pro Cam Thomas up in this motherfucker. So like, it is what it is. So
Yeah, that's real
my
shit, bro. That's injury. Yo, again, my thing is, as much as I get, I guess, trolled about guys keeping Cam Thomas, it's not true. You know, I think any player that's trying to play through a back injury should take that extra day. Take that extra
yes,
day, whether it be Cam
absolutely.
Thomas, Ben Simmons. If you say, "Oh, I'm ready today," nah, be ready the next day because I want you to just relax today because you got to be the back is delicate, and you got to be sensitive and attentive to making sure you stay safe, stay on the safe side of it. You know?
Yeah. I absolutely agree with you. Like, here's the thing: when it comes to the back or the calf, those are two injuries you can't play with when it comes to basketball because a calf injury could turn into Achilles injury, and Achilles injury could turn into MCL, and MCL could turn into ACL, and this, that, and the third. A back injury could fuck your whole shit up. Like you could be confined to a wheelchair like for at least like the next 5 years of their life. You know what I'm saying? Like it could go out that way. Like, and you mentioned the KD shit that happened in 2019. Kevin Durant had no business out there. Period.
Right.
Everybody know that. Like he had no business out there. Period. So like my thing was, it's just the Golden State Warriors where it's just in the finals and they saw a chance to win three straight championships and they figured they had to take it. I mean, even the GM cried, bro. The GM what's his name? That stepped down. He even like still to this day, he even had a soft spot about that moment and about what had happened during that time because it's so many combinations of things of as to why players are getting hurt much more, bro. Like it seemed like LeBron James is the only person that could really fight it off because LeBron James is he obviously takes a shitload of shortcuts and cheats the game a whole lot. Like everybody knows LeBron James low manages on the court. Like it's a common knowledge, bro. Like he takes like at least 8 or 9 defensive possessions off, walk up the court. All right, yo, I'm still on the court because I'm LeBron James. I could go, guys. I could still end this game with 27, 27 7. It's just the rest of the team got to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, as opposed to when it was back then, when the game is a whole lot much faster and much more wide open. Everything is switching from 1 to 5 now. You know, as opposed to like man to man defense back then. And even back then, dudes wasn't even playing 15 years like that. So I mean, listen, your body is going to go through a lot on an NBA court in the course of an 82 game season or any sport. You know, for that matter. You know, football, baseball,
Yo,
whatever.
you know what I want to talk about? Shout to Lee, shout to subscribe to Lee, 4788. Shout to John, shout to Iceman. Thank you, John, for joining the panel. I just wanted to mention Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Because Shaq had got injured before he got to the league, like in the off season or whatnot, right? Then he came to the league, played well, and then again, right now he's injured again. So I mentioned Shaq to say that, like you said, is different from back then, from then till now. But weight training means so much, bro. Like Jordan was skinny. Jordan put muscle on. You know, Chauncey Billups wasn't that always what he was. If you seen Chauncey Billups, he was one of the stronger point guards. You're like, damn, done dude type strong. Know what I mean? You would think point guards are more slim, and you would think that you would get big bodies from like centers and power forwards. But case in point is, regardless of the era, the weight training is vital. Shout to Leaf. This is Leaf page, youtube.com/at Leaf 4780. Y'all feeling it. But yeah, go ahead, Leaf. Check.
I would agree with you that not to continue. I would agree with you in terms of like you talked about Jordan, putting on definition in his arms. You talked about Chauncey Billups and guys like that. The thing is, like for that time and the way that they wanted to play, bro, like that's what it was for. If you look at today's game, I'm looking at the mileage travel. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at how guys have to move laterally from 3 point line to free throw line to running back on defense, closing out on perimeter players and shit. Because a lot of threes and shit is taken. I'm looking at that. Even your center has to be mobile. from free throw line to 3-point line. You know what I'm saying? Like it seemed like the only smart players is the players that seem to know how to counter react it, bro. I give you a perfect example. I look at Joker and I say to myself, look, guys, like, yo, if you want to beat the Nuggets, why don't you just put him in pick and roll situations all day? The problem is he's not guarding that no matter what the fuck you do. He's going under because he already knows his offense is better than anything you bring in on offense. That's the thing about it.
But that's the deficiency, and he got to make up for it on the offensive side of the ball because at the end of the day, that pick and roll is a big part of the offense. It's more times than not, it's either the drive the kick or the pick and roll. And what I will say is from era to era, right now, because back then, the big man was more prevalent, so it's more P and off, pick and roll. But now, it's more drive and kick because they're looking for the three. Now, I know they looking for a three, then bring it back to how me and Iceman started, and then we're going to go to John and LM, is the offense predicated some of the entertainment, which is fair. But at the end of the day, it's also about the longevity of the player. You going as a two guard or a wing going into the paint, getting physical and taking game. Remember, there's something to benefit out of a charge. Like you stand in front of a player, flying at full speed at you. You feel what I'm saying? Like you don't never see a lot of players quote unquote get injured in that place. Trust me. When they in the locker room taking ice baths or whatever, they like, yo, when I took that charge, bro, I felt that shit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I'm saying that to say the game is physical, and they made it more of a jump shooting league and Curry, but also to extend the NBA career life of a player. And still till today, it's still a 4 year. It's a 4 year window for a 4 year average. But that's for the NBA. I think that because the jumper became more prevalent in this era of basketball, all over the world, basketball players have more like the same way Marbury, he may have not been enough to play in the NBA, but he'll go to China and dominate. When you look at his schedule in China, they play like 30 games, 20, 30, maybe 40 games, maybe 40 games. And I'm being nice for 40 games. And I'm saying that's the difference. And this is the significance of the transition between college, NCAA basketball, and the NBA. You know, these guys, they playing great, but it's like, they play like 30 games, 28 games max. You feel what I'm saying? And then the NBA, it is a whopping 82 games. You feel what I mean? But again, I don't want to be long-winded. Let's go to John Jones in the panel next, and then we're going to go to LM. John, we were talking about this kind of like playing through injuries, and if they players say that, you know, let them be slow to come back to the rotation. That's why we got a 15-man roster. Those guys that in the blowout that only get minutes in the blowout, put them in games more. If those players say that they injured, say, all right, put in Tyrese Martin, put in Queef. You know what I'm saying? Put in these different players. You know what I mean? But how you feel about that, John? Do you think that players should play through injuries, or they the coach should, you know what I mean, call a number of a different player?
Well, thank you for watching the Nothing But Nets podcast with me, Gary, and LBL today, because I talked a bit about how we have this back-to-back coming up, and I think what Jordy's made a mistake on is he's been playing the vets 30 minutes on the second half of back-to-backs. For this back-to-back against the Warriors, play the young guys 30 minutes. Like, Keon Johnson should be getting 30 minutes. Clowney 30 minutes. Like, let the young guys get burned, because I know we can't let all the young guys play because the vets need to get the values up, yada, yada. But at a certain point, once the deadline passes and the vets are no longer here, these young guys should be getting all the minutes they want. But it's unfortunate right now that the young guys can't play certain minutes because, you know, Simmons, Johnson, they need those minutes. Like the other night, I thought, like you said, Cam Thomas, he was dragging a bit. I wonder if his back had something to do with why he had all his turnovers, because Thomas doesn't usually do that. So it could be bad play. Can't give Thomas no excuses.
Very uncharacteristic.
Yeah, can't give Thomas no excuse on that, but it did look like he was playing a little uncomfortable, and you kind of wish Johnson would have got those minutes, and he didn't play at all. So I thought that was a little disconcerting, you know.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. Again, John, I did watch the podcast. It was a great podcast. I made a lot of valid points. Some of them, me in the chat totally agree with. One of them was that when Cam Thomas run point, they can't ball deny him when he run point. If you run a
Hmm.
point, then he already got the ball. He's the first player, so y'all gonna be playing him 94 feet. All right, let's bet. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna do that. Even if they tap at half court, we can eventually counter that. And I don't
Hmm.
have it again. And I apologize and I appreciate. I apologize and I appreciate all the fans that pay attention to this content without the big deal. But case in point is I watched Ken Johnson post game interview, and he said we have to be better when they track at Cam Thomas. When the double happens, it's not
Hmm.
on Cam Thomas because they asked him about the 7 turnovers. And he was like, no, we got to do better getting to the ball when they are trapping Cam Thomas. We know they're going to trap him. Cam Johnson is different right now. He want to win, and winning depends on him. And he's been playing well, lights out basketball, some of the best basketball he ever played. He's never been in a position where this much offense, he's been relying on this much offense. And he has shown up, and I think he's getting comfortable. He's talking like it in the post game interview, and he's becoming a different player. You know how they say you are in dying. This shit must have always been in him, and he ain't never had an opportunity. Had to play behind Booker, had to play, you know what I mean? Never the first option, second option with the Cowboys last season, but see how that went. But this is different. This is a different Cam Johnson. Again, emphasis on the point, John, that he said he didn't blame Cam Thomas. He defended him in that moment. He said we
Right.
have to be better helping him beat those traps. How do you feel about what he said?
No, listen, I think what's so great so far this season is Thomas has grown in his role as a two. I don't think he needs to ever play point guard because I feel like he's more fresher on defense just being the two guard right now. If he was playing point guard, he'd be gassed out, he'd be tired, but he's already doing extra work on top of what he was already doing as a scorer. So I think he's got a great role right now. It's great that Jordy supports him, and those two have developed a really good bond with each other. There's a mutual respect and trust there. And I feel like Jordy tells Thomas what he needs to hear. And I think that's what you can see in Thomas's level of play. So it's good that Jordy has his back. I just think now we're at a point that if guys are playing through injuries like Thomas and Claxton, we're not playing for much this season. I don't mind if they get a day or an extra day of rest. Let these other guys who aren't playing a lot of minutes get that burn. I know Jordy wants to be competitive, but you got to be smart too. Like when the 7:15 rolls around the corner, when all these contracts become movable, Johnson, Doe, and Dennis should not be playing 30 minutes a night because at that point you're going to be getting negotiating with all these other teams that want them. Those guys should be as fresh as possible after that date. So there are definitely be some decisions that need to be made sooner rather than later on guys' minutes, and I hope Jordy doesn't play the vets 30 plus minutes on the back to back on Monday. Let the young guys get burned and just let them grow and learn. That's what this season's all about. It's not about just being competitive to be competitive as well, you know?
Yeah, just follow up with John. What he's saying? He's talking about young players. What players do
Breezy,
you
is
want
your
to see
mic
on the
okay,
back to back?
bro? Because you sound a little muffled, bro. Is your mic all right?
I'm about to switch him up. Let me switch him up.
Okay.
But LM, we're gonna go to LM. LM, talk to us. What young players do you want to see on the back to back?
Um, Probably. I would like to see. I would like to see Zaire. I think there's potential there. Um, and then I'd probably like to see. Um, I'm not even gonna lie. I want to see more Clowney too. I know it's kind of early, but I think him getting more reps. I know DFS is starting. I mean, we always advocating that he would be the starting four, but at this point, I think you just got to put him out there, let the guy get his runs in. Um, Arguably one of, not the best, but probably one of the best shooters at this point on his team. Um, I just think he's more not valuable than Claxton, but I just think he has more to offer. He could be a better version of Claxton in the near future, so I feel like it's just best to get him out there. You know what I'm saying? Let him get his, just throw him in the fire and let him play a reasonable amount of minutes. Because I mean, that's the only way these young guys is gonna develop. Like I get it, you play the vets and all that, but I mean, if you playing them limited minutes, they not really gonna learn much. This a tank season anyway, so I mean, it can't really hurt. But Clowney and probably Zaire, I think those two really got the most promise. Jalen Wilson, he can get better, but we already know he's already, uh, I feel league ready. Um, I know Derek Whitehead is still in the G League, but he got a lot to be desired. So I mean, out of the young guys we got, it's definitely Clowney and Zaire, but yeah, I don't know.
How you feel about them, Claxton and Cam trying to play through a back injury, bro? What you think about that?
Uh, I mean, at this point, if this is a season where we was trying to win, I'll feel differently. But I mean, at this point, there's no reason to risk long-term injury with those two. Um, if you got to bring Cam, like what you doing with Claxton, if you got to bring Cam off the bench just to avoid further risk of injury, then you can do that. Um, but I mean, it's not really something that you should be. You don't want to have it to be a Ben situation. Like you want to avoid that, especially with, I mean, arguably your two best players. You would want to just take caution. Cam, I think it was like a lower back tightness thing, but I think he'll be fine. Realistically, moving forward, I don't think it's gonna bother him that much. But um, yeah, just to be fair and just to be careful, definitely sit him out. Um, I don't think you should bring Claxton back in the lineup as of yet. I think you wait a few more games. But he'll probably be starting by near the end of December or probably around January, barring he doesn't get injured again. But yeah, Cam and the Claxton should just take caution and make sure they don't overexert themselves. Like I know they trying to show off and they playing for well, not Claxton, but Cam's playing for a contract. Um but regardless if he's playing for a contract or not, like it's always a good thing to not let pride get in the way of these players health. Like I know you want to play and give it your all on the court, but at some point you just gotta have a talk with them and just let them know like, hey, sit down, relax. I know you want to prove yourself, but uh just take precaution, especially with Cam Thomas, since I mean he's the best offensive player on the team. So you don't want to, you know, have him out for the season, God forbid. So definitely send him out for a couple of games if it's needed. If not, if he says he feel good, then that's another thing. But um, yeah. And Claxton is just gonna get affected because Claxton, what's Claxton usual minutes like 30. So I think he played like 22 at Philly, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, I know people was disappointed with Clax, but I mean, he playing 22 minutes. Like you're not really gonna get the most out of him.
Yeah,
Unless you're
yo,
playing
my
starter
bad. Y'all can
minutes.
hear me, bro? Shit, I had to switch my shit. Damn.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
back
can
now,
hear
bro.
you.
Yeah, yeah, my bad. Go ahead, Alan.
No, I was just saying, I know people disappointed with Clax, but at this point, he's not really playing starter minutes. So, I mean, what more can you
That,
ask
that's
from
that's
him?
that's that's
Like,
what I was saying the other day. And to get back on the injuries, well, like I guess while we're still on the topic, it seemed like a lot of combinations, bro. Breezy, you talked about the 65 game incentive. That should seem like a double-edged sword in a like kind of a sink or swim for like the future players. Because the person that signed it off, he only signed it off because he hate the Warriors. Well, that's number one. Number two, bro, like the new CBA, bro, like most of the new CBA was signed off just to make sure the Warriors didn't get away with the shit that they got away with when they signed KD. That's what it was. And I talked about the miles traveled, like when in today's game, where you gotta switch from 1 to 5 and pick up shooters on the perimeter and dive off the screens and get under screens, get over screens, fight over screens, play full into the court. Like defensively, bro, it's a lot of shit that you got to do today as opposed to what you had to do back then. I mean, not to say it's players that couldn't do that back then, but it wasn't players much of responsibility to do that back then. Back then, your 5 man had to block shots, rim protect. He wasn't supposed to be on the perimeter guarding shooters and being out on shooters. Your 4 man was your chase down artist, or your 3 man was your do everything type of defender. You put him on anybody. Your 2 guard, all he had to do was play passing lanes and get over screens to fight over the Reggie Millers and the Ray Allens, and your point guard had to guard the ball handler. You know what I'm saying? So, like, realistically, it's a lot of things you got to deal with when it comes to injury. I like in today's game, I always got to say
my audio good?
nothing. Yeah, your audio good now, but
Yep.
I always got to say when it comes to today's game, bro, nothing good can come from playing defense, especially when you're playing too much of it and you ain't providing enough offense. When you ain't providing enough offense, bro, I don't give a shit what you do on defense, bro. Like, it's teams out here scoring $130, $140. You know what I'm saying? So, like, realistically, it's an offensive lead, and it's going to continue to go that way, bro. Like, because the game is getting much faster and faster and faster. But go ahead, whoever was next.
Yeah. Well, basically, I think all of us spoke to the injury side of what we was discussing. I did wanted to start it with Iceman. Me and Iceman started the show, so again, like he said, that segment we handled that. And I'm saying, I was gonna get into the pre-cap, man. Somebody tag Big Ox, man. We play the Kings next.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Let me tag Bobby punk ass real quick, man. Fuck out of here. Yeah, let me get him.
Yeah, tag Bobby, man. I meant to
Yeah.
tag him, but like I
Bobby
said,
Hurley
I
and
was,
shit.
said
Yeah,
we really went against the Kings or something.
something
Last
like
part.
that, yeah. Well, I ain't gonna lie, they beat the shit out of us last time, bro. Like the last 2-3 times or something like that. I don't even remember, but I mean, yeah, I get Bobby up in here, man, because he gonna co-sign it anyway, man. Shit, he ain't got shit to do. Bobby, bring your big flat foot ass up in here. You ain't doing shit. But I don't know how we could be. I mean, well, that nigga. Listen, just quiet as kept. That nigga De'Aaron Fox. I think he had like 50 something in like 2 straight games or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck. That nigga was going crazy.
He been
I
on
ain't gonna
fire.
lie to you, bro. And I don't know if I told y'all about this before the season. I said the thing that we were gonna struggle with the most is them crazy ass, wild ass backcourts. You look at the games that we lost. We lost against the Pistons. They got our wild ass backcourt in Cade and Ivy, young up and down backcourt. You look at the game we lost yesterday against the Sixers. They got Maxey and the nigga that wear nail polish. So, like, realistically, bro, like, I mean, like, these young backcourts, bro, like, I don't think we really got nothing for these niggas because they get up and down the court and they score with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? When they get going, bro, that's probably that. I think realistically, that is probably like our biggest Achilles heel as a team, bro. We don't have nothing against these backcourts that could just that got guards, young guards that could just go off. We don't. Like, we really don't, bro. Like, that's been our problem.
I mean,
Last
I
year,
think Zaire Williams is pretty good, Jalen Wilson, but you got to put him in a rotation at the same time.
my nigga, bruh, when I tell you we don't have nothing for the backcourts, we don't have nothing to match that shit.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, bro, like those type of backcourts, they're hunting mismatches all day. Why? I'm looking at the fourth quarter. I'm saying to myself, why the fuck is Cam Thomas on Maxey when Maxey is going downhill?
Right.
Why is that shit happening, bro? That shit is unexcusable to me. That's just a bad career.
Crazy thing is that at
Maxey,
one point it was Dennis Schroeder and Cam Thomas was the highest scoring backcourt in the league at one point. Safe to say
yeah,
that's not the case anymore, but
yeah,
the
that
backcourt
shit
problem is
went
an
left
issue.
quick.
Yeah,
The
backcourt.
backcourt problem is definitely an issue because the thing is, we don't know how to we barely know how to defend it, and we damn sure don't have nothing to counteract it.
Because the reason why you can't counteract it, right, is I talked about this before, is because Nick switches in and out of the lineup, and Ben switches in and out of the lineup as centers. So as they asked Ben in the last game, you know what I'm saying, about him, Jordy, trying to get him to shoot 10 shots. Well, he's like, well, I'm switching positions because I was getting comfortable coming off the bench with those guys, but now I'm playing center. I got to play a different role. And then Nick is going to come back, so I'm going to have to switch back to another role. You know what I mean? And that messes up everything with Dennis and Cam because they don't play the same. You know what I'm saying? That messes up the chemistry with those starting five, and then it messes up the chemistry with the bench. And that's what I've been talking about. Ben needs to play. He needs to stay. Jordy needs to figure out a way to make Ben stay on the bench with those guys so they can get familiar and let Cam and Dennis figure that out in the starting rotation.
I agree with you, but with Ben on the bench rotation. By the way, Star Traffic, bro, like, yo, if you don't believe that Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox is a young, energetic backcourt, bro, like, then you need to go watch some more Sacramento games. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, you're absolutely right. You was talking about Ben taking over the second unit before because he don't have to be on the court at the same time as what's important. The problem with that is Clash is hurt. That's the problem. So
Right.
they forced to put Ben in the 5 spot to make sure you have a screen man and somebody that could push the pace off of rebounds, shit like that. Just little shit just to give the offense an extra boost, bro. Like while you still got Cam and True on the court, even in the starting lineup, because like defensively, Ben can still give you something. The problem is outside of scoring, bro. Like the pace he could give you, the passing he could give you, the screening, shit like that. Like the play that him and Cam Johnson got where he come off the fucking screen like this nigga's Reggie Miller. That shit is elite. I ain't gonna lie to you, but realistically, bro, like the real common denominator in this is and I'm glad Jay is here. Is that it's the fact that Claxton is playing hurt, and we don't have no timetable for when Dayron is coming back. But Jay is here, man. He can talk.
Why you
talk that shit.
Why you said you glad I'm here? What happened?
Nah, because we was talking about how to get Ben on to take over the bench unit, and I was telling them, bro, like the reason why we starting Ben, he starts in kind of the 4 and 5 spot. Well, realistically, they say Finney, but I believe it's Ben starting at the 5 spot.
Oh, you want me to tell you how to get him to take over the bench unit? I got the perfect idea. Leave his ass on the goddamn bench. Just leave him there.
That's a great solution, Jay.
That's
how you can take over the bench unit. He could be the bench mob president.
But Jay,
you know what it is? You
Not
move
only is
off
he
the
a
bench.
client, but he's the motherfucking president.
But nah, Jay, let me the thing about that is like now you start Clax, who's still playing through a shoulder injury, and now we hearing that he got some back soreness and shit, bro. Like my thing is,
yeah, because he taking advice from Brokeback Ben. Like,
wait, when did he hurt his shoulder? I thought it was his hamstring, Leaf. When was his shoulder?
His shoulder was before the season. His back, I don't know where that shit came from, bro.
Man,
like, I don't
bro,
know.
when your veteran is on the bench collecting money for years, talking about my back hurt, you probably be like, oh shit, my back might hurt too. But when your veterans is out there balling,
after you sign for 4 years, 100 mil, you talking about your back hurt?
That's nasty, nasty.
If that's what your veteran, if that's what you looking up to, and you see how the nigga that's buying, you see how when you go to Paris, the nigga that's buying all of the dinners and shit like that, not even playing, know what I mean? You be like, oh shit, I could do that too.
Jay,
just like if you got
Jay.
KD on your team, you be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna work harder. Know what I mean? I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go out there practice all my shots, and then when you got Ben as your veteran, see what happens.
Wow.
Hey, Jay, hold up, wait. This sounds like a lot. This sounds like a lot of shots.
No, hold on. Let me say this. I think Jay making a lot of sense. Shout out to Jay. Subscribe to his page because even a dude on Portland, I think Michael Porter Jr. brother, he got busted trying to take a cheap route. You know what I mean? Like, yo, trust me, put $50 on me scoring 2 points tonight. I guarantee you that I'm only gonna score 2 points.
That.
You know what I'm saying? They be trying to get slick, get the bag without working for it. They get the bag and then they passion ain't there. Bro, hold on. Listen, I think there's a lot of times passion go different places. Me and Iceman started the podcast is when injuries. If they got to play through injuries, you got to see if their passion's still there. If they get a big contract, you got to see if their passion's still there. And then after they win a championship, you got to see if their passion's still there. It take a different kind of desire and passion to want to get multiple championships. Some get one championship and just be good.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. I got one. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. Some players don't get none, so they got different perspectives. So I'm just saying that to say, I mean, it's levels to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's so
I
yeah.
think the nigga Jay. I think the nigga Jay
Some want it,
opened up
some don't.
Pandora's box with that bullshit that he just said, bro. Like, listen,
Nah,
if you
that's
telling
something.
me,
That's not a hypothetical I gave you. That's some real shit. That
nah,
really
nah,
happened.
It's
listen,
interesting, man.
it is. Listen, it could be interesting, but if you telling me that's the case, and the nigga that just signed for 4 years, 100 mil is looking up to Ben, then why do we still got a nigga in Cam Johnson that's playing some of the best basketball of his life right now? And he just signed, bro, for 4 years, 100 mil last year. He's still in that contract. He ain't got a new contract coming up. It ain't like he on it ain't like he on an expiring deal and he looking
What
for
the
new
fuck
money.
that got to do with what I said?
Yeah, and that's a Sean Marks. Wait, Leaf. That's a Sean
My
Marks
thing is,
thing. Leaf. That's a
my
Sean
thing is
Marks
that
thing,
don't
though.
like a lot of what you said, bro. Like I'm just trying to look for the correlation of it on our team. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So because when you telling me that Clax is working harder, just like, all right, yo, I'm gonna work harder because KD in there, bro. Like I could just block shots. He could take care of the scoring shit. And then with Ben, I could just take his advice. All right, yo, let's get like 4 years, 100 mil, and that I could just I got a back injury now. You know what I'm saying? I got a shoulder injury now. I got this and that the third. My thing is like I'm trying to find a correlation with other players on that team, where they might do some shit like that as well.
Nah, but you gotta look at the younger players looking up to the older players, not the fucking niggas that's the same age as them niggas.
No, but
Yeah,
I
no,
don't want
I know
that
what you're saying, but Clax is
because
25 though. Like,
and Clax, and he had to
Clax is
get an
25.
epidural
He's about to
recently,
be
bro.
he should be in
Yeah,
in
Ben
his
was the
out.
first nigga getting epidurals.
No,
Yeah,
wait.
but
You know why
Ben
Claxton
got
got
his
hurt was
epidural 2 years
wait,
ago.
wait. You know why Claxton got hurt his back? Remember, everybody was saying Coach Jordy had one of the roughest training camps of Brooklyn history. Like these guys were getting hurt in this training camp. So I don't know what they did with Claxton. You know what it was? Jordy said he had lift up these weights, and that's how Claxton hurt his back. The dude's never lifted weights in his life. Like seriously.
Yo. So wait. All right. So pivot to another story. So John, you telling me that him and Dayron was in the weight room, bro, and Dayron was out there gunning for like 450, gunning like 450, 500, and then the nigga Clax tried to see if he could do around the same shit,
Yes.
and that's how he hurt his back.
I mean,
Come
Lee,
on, bro.
remember the
Like,
coaches we had before Jordy? We had Jock Ford and Steve Nash, who didn't do any type of training. One of them tried to be a teacher, lecturing them on radical theory, while the other guy's like, hey, guys, you're doing well on losing 12 straight. That's who the coaches we had, man. So Jordy's not that type of coach. He's like, get in the weight room and bulk up or get off my team. And it seems Claxton and Dayron couldn't handle it so far. So here's your story.
look, man. Hey, man. Listen. If that's the case, if they can't handle the speed and the tempo and the weight management of how he want his team to play in the offseason and bringing them in there, and you telling me niggas like Zaire Williams who still look like he weigh $120, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Real shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like dead ass, bro. Like Zaire on some days, bro. I'll be looking at games. He dead ass look like Big Fan Breezy to me, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, but but
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
Wow.
if you telling me that Clowney, who else we got that's on the frail side of things, bro. Like we got a whole bunch of frail niggas on this roster. If you telling me that they survived this training camp and Clax and Dayron could not.
Yeah, I ain't frail. I don't know why you said that. I ain't frail. And you can't beat me in basketball.
And you can't beat me in basketball. Let them know one more time.
That's nigga. That's only because I ain't supposed to be on the court, bro. Like my foot is bad, bro.
Leaf. This is what I be trying to say about you, because you be coming on here like the original #1 Brooklyn nigga, and this nigga done called you out twice. And in Brooklyn, all call outs is mandatory, and you let this nigga call you. No, you let this nigga call you out for a battle. I mean, a damn debate, and you decline like 37.2 times. And you let this nigga call you out to a one-on-one basketball game, and you ain't gonna do shit, nigga. I ain't gonna let that shit slide, nigga.
Wait, who
I ain't, hold Hold on.
Wait,
I'm
who's the
not.
guy
Hold
that
on.
challenged me?
Hold
First
on.
off,
I
first
listen.
off,
Hold on. I'm not saying. Listen. You said I'm calling him out. He calling me out. He always saying some slick
No,
shit,
I
some
feel
extra
you.
shit. So I
I
feel
did
like
not say
All
no
I'm
slick
saying is,
shit, bro.
look, he
Stop,
be
bro.
no
Y'all niggas feel
look,
offended by everything that I
he
look,
said,
said,
bro.
hold on,
Like,
no.
look,
He said,
hold on.
no. He
Okay.
said frail. Zaire
No, I
Williams
heard
ain't
him.
frail. This nigga a whole professional athlete. Nigga, you can't jog up the block with him. Your ass be exhausted halfway up the
I
block. What
mean,
you
but
talking about?
of course,
Yo,
my nigga,
bro, I
because I'm
heard
not
him. And then I
conditioned,
heard
bro.
you tell him what you told him. Like, but you can't beat me, nigga. And he was quiet. And he be getting quiet when you be calling him out, bro.
First off, I don't be getting quiet when he called me out. Second off, bro, all the debates that he challenged me in had everything to do about prediction. It didn't have anything to do about the debate itself, bro. Like it wasn't nothing to
No,
debate.
but
I
if
told you
if
was
you
no
debate,
debate from the beginning.
if y'all got two opposite opinions, if y'all debate them, people is going to see whose opinion sounds better. That's what the
No,
debates are.
no, but that's not what our debates was fixated on. It was fixated on prediction, what's going to happen down the line. Every that we ever argued about was debated about how the season was going to go and how everything was going to go down the line. Everything that I ever declined, bro, and said, this shit ain't going to happen. And he said, this shit ain't going to happen. And he said, everything that was all fixated on what's going to happen down the line. So it wasn't no debate to begin with. Second, bro, I can't get on the court, nigga, because I don't got no foot, nigga. That's why.
Oh,
It's
so
over. It's
okay.
over, bro. Like, nigga, it's done. It's
Oh,
done. Done deal,
damn.
bro. Done deal. So that's none of the above. Second, bro. Third, bro. I only said
All
that
right,
shit, bro,
well,
because
listen, take
I
all that
strongly,
bass out your voice with the messed up foot then.
nigga, I got bass in my voice.
God.
What a messed up foot. I don't know what happened. Nigga said, take all the bass out my voice with a messed up foot. I'm still,
Yo. Somebody gotta get NBA 2K and let Leaf and Jay go at it, man, because this is building
Yo,
up right
nah,
now.
no funny shit. I can't even play 2K. I'm trash at 2K, yo.
Oh,
Play,
okay.
I can play Madden though, but I'm trash
I
at
play
Mhm.
2K.
2K seldomly, bro. Like Madden, I'll never get back on that shit. Them niggas cheated me 100 times over, bro. I'm not doing that. Nah, nigga recovered a fumble, bro, twice on the same fumble, on the same
Let,
play, bro. Ran that shit back for like 99 yards. I was out
let,
of there.
let's play NBA Jam, nigga.
NBA Jam, I'm dunking on your ass, bro. Like,
I'll play that. Let's play that then.
yo,
Yo,
I'll play that shit. Dunking on you. I'm dunking on all you niggas, bro. First nigga to get down there, bro. Try to give me the lane, bro. I'm dunking on all them niggas, bro. So, try to stop it. But but what I was saying was, bro, like I like everything that Jay's saying, bro. Like it doesn't correlate to the rest of the team for some reason, right? And you talked about the age difference and all that shit. Cause Cam Johnson's what, like 28, 29. And the
Yo,
nigga
bro.
Clax is
Not
like
not to cut
25.
not to cut you off again, my fault. But I have been telling y'all that Clack's been looking up to Ben since last year with all this fashion shit and
Oh, we're so over
start
the
wearing all
fashion
these
model
weird ass
era.
Yeah.
outfits. And look, what it
Oh
was is
shit.
I told y'all what it was, dating models. They start dating models, getting around all these weird fashion designers, and they want to dress them up to come into the thing. And that's, I don't know, him, Kuzma, Ben, all these dudes, they be on the same type time.
Listen, Jay, you're not far off. It makes sense, bro. But like, I'm not questioning Clack's effort. I'm not questioning if Clax want to play, and he just got $100 million. Like niggas could get way more money than $100 million, bro. Like
Facts.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Just sit out and be like, I'm gonna get on my Ben Simmons. I'm gonna get on my Ben shit, bro. Like since he got paid, and he was sitting
Yeah,
down, bro.
I,
Like,
I play in contract year, you know what I mean?
Nah, but Ben got super paid before. You know what I mean? Like Ben did some
yeah,
shit
Ben got
before he
super
got
paid.
paid.
Super paid, man.
Nigga,
Before he
Ben
100
even got
got
million
super
super
compensated.
paid.
paid to me, nigga.
I
Give
know.
me a
Right,
100 million,
they
let
got
me sit
super
on the bench.
chat. They got super paid Ben
Give me
Simmons.
100 million to sit on the bench. Nigga, I'll be the best bench sitter you ever seen, bro. I have
Yo,
on
let's go,
mad fly
Jay.
outfits. I be looking at the camera winking and shit.
Yo, Jay, you should sneak on the Brooklyn bench, man, at a game. You should, man. If I see you on TV, say, yo, it's Jay.
Yo, Ben did his thing before he got that contract, though, bro. So if Clack's looking up, he better look to see what Ben did before he got that contract. But that $100 million,
that $100 million is Scooby Snacks. What they paid Ben, my nigga. Like, come on.
What contract did they sign Ben
awesome
to? It was like $200 million or something.
Yeah, something like that.
That nigga must have got like 215 or some shit, bro. I don't remember.
Yeah, because for the last year to be $40 million, and what was it, a 5-year contract or a 4-year contract?
Well, it was a 5-year. He had 3 good years, and then he signed the deal, I believe, and that was it.
No, yeah,
that nigga had 2 good years.
Yeah, 5 good years.
That's right. Those 2 match good years.
He had 5 good years because he had 2 defensive and 3 All-Stars.
Oh, you're talking about before? So you're talking about good Ben before that Hawks game, is what you're trying to say?
Yo, Ice.
You can't explain shit to clowns, Ice.
Yo, I was looking for you. I was looking for you yesterday, bro.
Yo, hold on, Chris. Yo, early. Don't call nobody clowns. I know if that's what you want to
talk, bro. I mean, respectfully.
I'm saying. Hold on. I'm just saying disagree with it. Hold on. What I'm saying is, if disagree with it, I don't care if you disagree with it. But if you take it there, then it could just go other places. And I don't want to. I don't. Hold on. Yeah. That's all I'm asking you to do. Just again, if you can disagree with any and everybody, I don't care. But once you start taking it out of context, calling a man out of his name, that's where I have no jurisdiction. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Just respect everybody and just disagree with them respectfully.
Word. I got you, Breezy.
Appreciate you. All right, go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, Jay, go ahead.
I wanted to ask you about that Ben layup last night, man. I really had that. I really had that shit on like repeat on my TV over and over.
Got blocked by the rim, guys.
Trying to walk myself through how he could have missed that, because Jalen Wilson chased that rebound down, made a great pass to Ben at the basket, and I was like, was there water on the ball or something? And then I'm like, it couldn't have slipped out his hand because Jalen Wilson had a great grip on it to grab it, so it wouldn't hurt.
Yo, this nigga did not just say. He did not just say he had that shit on repeat, bro.
That got a flip pause.
Yo,
I had that shit on repeat. And I was like, yo, I need a Ben Simmons fan to explain this to me.
Jay, you see the defense of that rim, man? That rim was like, Ben, you can't score tonight. Ben's like, okay.
Yo, that rim was the size of fucking an extra large pizza, bro. That shit it was right there, bro.
That nigga was the size of an extra large.
Yo, Iron Eagle's reaction was priceless. He was like, oh, damn, Ben just screwed that up.
I
just needed a Ben Simmons fan to explain that to me, man.
Bro. The night we went to the game, bro, we saw Memphis. I get outside, I run around the corner, I see this nigga Jay, bro, and what's in his hand? A big ass fucking pizza. I said,
I had went to Artichoke because he said he was still driving on the way there, but he found parking quick though.
I found parking done quick, my nigga. I parked like up the block. I'm like, yo, this nigga said he had to lay up on repeat because I'm picturing that shit because somebody played the 5-second reel on Twitter, bro, and I was like, if I don't tag Ice in this, if I tag Ice in this, I'm gonna be wrong as hell, bro. Like,
word to mother. I posted it on Bree's page, but I ain't want to tag Ice on Twitter because I thought that was.
I didn't want to tag him.
So I'll wait till I see him so I can ask him.
I
didn't want to tag Ice.
Iceman, no, because you only be tagging me in good shit about my niggas, so I ain't want to tag you in no bad shit about your man.
I didn't either.
Out of respect, bro, but I didn't want to ask you.
I would have deleted that shit. You know what I'm saying? I would have took my
come on, you don't believe it.
You know what I mean? Like, for real, I don't know how you missed that. I don't know how you missed that. I don't got no answer for you, bro. I'm like,
did you see the defense from that rim, man? Ben couldn't do it.
Let him finish. Yo. He was just saying he ain't got no answer. He was saying he agreed with us.
Yeah, I didn't have no answer. I put this shit on replay myself, looking at it like, bro, what? He smacked the backboard and everything. Like, how did the ball just go straight back, bro? Like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? He act like he had it. He was about to put it in easy. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just went back. I'm like, bro, what the fuck was that, bro? Like, what'd you just do?
He fucked up a Cam Thomas assist and all that, man.
Be the last.
Yo, multiple
he messed up Cam
assists.
Word, bro.
He wasn't the first.
Multiple.
It's Philly, I think.
That's a
Now
fact.
that y'all talking about it, it had to be just because it's Philly.
Yo, they were booing him every time he had the ball. Every time he got booed, he passed the ball, man. He was synchronizing it. He's not a dumb guy. He was synchronizing every boo and passing the ball, man. It was wild.
I think he would have done that shit regardless, bro.
Oh yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Passive Simmons.
It is what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a mental thing, but
always with the dumb stuff.
I don't know, bro.
What happened? Who's this?
Hold on, Chris. What you want to say? Because
Chris is fuming. He was calling me a clown in the comments. What's going on, Chris?
What's
going on, Chris?
He's Brooklyn family, man. He ain't no clown. He Brooklyn family.
Right. Facts.
No, but
facts.
he obviously disagrees with my Claxton opinions, and it's
I'm
okay.
not
But
calling-
you,
I'm
no,
not
hold on. You got to understand hyperbole as well. Now, I mean,
Facts.
some of this stuff is in jest. Now, I mean, so, but you know, go ahead.
Yeah, right. We want to know. Yeah, you saying giving you sports from our view. You just
This nigga sighing and shit, deep sigh every time.
Say nothing. I might was off. I was letting y'all talk.
No. But what we saying is in the chat, your name is giving you sports from my view. So we want to hear sports from your view.
Yeah.
We want to hear from your view because this to you is unfathomable and you sound unsatisfactory. So we want to know what's satisfactory. Talk to us, man.
So the takes about Clax picking up after Ben is just wild. Like Clax is his own man. Why would he follow Ben's fashion thing? And then he's talking about how he picking up after Ben with the injury. Like, come on, bro. Who the fuck just? I mean, excuse me. Who just goes to say, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna hit my back," because
hold up, wait. So you telling me?
Nah, Ben being his role model.
Come on. Let me talk to him. He asking about my take. So you telling me that a younger player can't pick up on a veteran player's bad habits or good habits? If you have somebody on your team older than you, like showing you good habits, you may follow those things. If you see bad habits,
look now. Check this. How many years have Clax been in the league? Is he a rookie?
5. He still ain't like a veteran. He's still in the beginning of his career. He's still in the beginning of his career.
Huh?
I mean, he a vet for the Nets because he been on the Nets for so long.
Yeah, but he's not like a seasoned vet. He's in the beginning of vet status.
Hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. Chris. Let's get your view on Clax. What do you think about Clax? Oh, first of all, you're a Nets fan, of course, I imagine, right? But what do you think about Clax from last season to this season? Like, what's your view of Clax?
I think Clax, like what I see from out there, obviously, you know, he's not fully healthy. But what I do see from him, he looked like he wants the ball a bit more. But that's not his role. Like he not that, and he feels as though he's that guy. But like, yeah, that's what I see from Clax. Like, and then sometimes he'll be a bit out of control. You know, he do got some stuff with him. But
he need to stop doing that dumbass hook shot and go to the goddamn closer to the basket.
He did a funny shot against Philly last night, which is good. You gotta do that more,
Chris,
though.
You don't know me like that, bro. I'm a Clax fan. I've been a Clax fan.
I feel like he could get that hook shot off though. Like I mean,
no, it be dropping sometimes, but it miss sometimes too, and he need to get closer to the rim.
Yeah, right. I mean, he got the wing, but Jay, he got the wingspan for that shit,
another thing I feel like he learned from Ben. If he's fading away, if he's fading away from the basket, he can't get fouled. If he's going towards the basket, he could get a foul. But guess who don't want to shoot foul shots?
Come on with this.
No, you know Claxton.
Yo, Jay,
I said that since last year, bro. I hate when he takes that shot because he's fading away from the basket. He's never gonna get a call going that way. You gotta initiate the contact. You gotta get to the rim to get that call.
Right.
I mean, but Jay, I think. Listen, I think a lot of the Ben references that you're making in it regarding the Clax, bro. Like, I think it's a bit of a reach in terms of like,
bro. It's a bit of a joke. It's a bit of a joke, but the coincidences is starting to add up.
No,
I'm
Yo,
convinced
Jay.
I'm convinced Ben and Nick are twins. They're twins.
Hey, bro, what you been watching? Matlock, nigga, bro.
Right. Yo.
Yo,
No,
what?
he been watching Locked On. He been watching Locked On Nets. That's what he
said
Oh, come on,
Matlock.
Chris.
I'm crying.
Locked On Nets are cool guys, man. Come
Don't
on, get
ever
off
try
that,
to
dude.
sully up my
Get off that,
fucking
dude.
takes. Like I watch other sports basketball shows.
Yo, that's what
I don't.
BK Hoop says to me.
I don't even watch sports basketball shows. I be on here because
John,
Big
let us
Man
just
Breezy
happen.
got a show, and that's my
Right.
fans. I don't listen to none of these other niggas. Fuck. What's wrong with y'all?
Right. Let John let this happen between Jay and Chris.
Right.
I want this to happen because he had a lot to say about Jay, and Jay be on the panel. He's a regular on this channel. And he be holding it down. Now again, but to Jay's point, it might sound funny, but some of it sound like a lot of coincidence. And again, Jay, I like his takes. I don't think he be having. Hold on. I'm just saying. I don't think he be having. I like his content. I don't think he be having clown takes. And I be laughing. I just think that he's funny. But that being said, hold on. But that being said, let's get to it. How do you feel about Day'Ron Sharpe, Chris? And then we're gonna go to Jay. I want to ask you about Day'Ron Sharpe, Clowney, and Clax. So talk to me. How do you feel about Day'Ron Sharpe first?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start with Day'Ron. He's like a hybrid big. He's like Clax in a way. They both like got kind of like the same game. They don't have no true post game. You can't dump the ball down low and say, give me something. You know what I mean? They're not those type of guys. They both run the floor. They can protect the rim. Although Day'Ron on defense, he can defend the 5 a bit better than Clax, and he lacks the perimeter defense that Clax has. So that's where they're different in terms of that part of the defensive side of the ball. And I do feel like Day'Ron is a better rebounder, like just about a little bit. But yeah, they one in the same. And then Clowney, I like him. I like that he could space the floor. But at times I feel like he gets too happy with the 3. Like I feel like sometimes he shoot it sometimes where he don't need to. Sometimes you could just hit him with the up fake and then go make a move, or if you do, or how the defense is playing you can pass it out. And he's soft. He seemed a bit soft too. Like I don't like it, bro.
All right, that's fair. Jay, how you feel about what Chris said? You agree with him?
I agree with a lot of stuff that he was saying. He was saying a lot of stuff that makes sense. Besides the fact that, like he said, that Day'Ron is a better rebounder by a little bit, and Day'Ron is the best rebounder on this team, bar none.
No,
by a lot.
No, that's
right by a lot of bit.
But but I was trying to give Clax something because he do rebound.
Grace tried to give him grace.
Yeah, I tried to give him.
Nah, Day'Ron, but you could give him grace, but don't take away from Day'Ron. Day'Ron has got a knack for around the ball. I think it's he's better at catching a bounce pass in the post, but Clax is better on the alley oop.
And Clowney not soft either.
Sometimes they butterfingers too. Sometimes they add butterfingers.
Clowney not soft neither. I hope Day'Ron can learn how to set a screen this year.
He do show me some soft.
He gonna learn from that or not? Jay, he gonna learn from that or not?
Who?
Day'Ron.
He'll learn from Ben.
Day'Ron gonna learn from Ben? I hope not, man. I hope not. Because he's been on the bench a long time. He's been on the bench a long time to start this season.
No, LM, you know what Ben teaches?
Yo, bro,
finances. He teaches them
I'm joking with y'all niggas, but
let me say something real quick.
I'm joking with y'all niggas, but at the same time, when that's your veteran, what are you learning?
Wait,
seriously,
okay, so look,
you learning something from your vets.
How to get a home in Malibu?
Let me respond to that. So this is what you can learn from a vet like Ben Simmons. He's been an all-star how many times? 3. I'm pretty sure he knows the game. He sees the game pretty well. He's a vet.
No, hold on.
Wait. I'm not done. Let me cook.
Wait, you wasn't up here. You wasn't up here.
Cook, gang, please. All right,
bro.
And then,
bro, this nigga Ben Simmons' motor is the worst in the league. Like his scouting report from when he was drafted said he was terrible at being a team player. That's why Australia didn't want him back.
Look, no.
The Boomers didn't want Ben? Blimey.
No, let me rebuttal. Let me rebuttal to that, right? What did you just say? You just said that something about his athleticism or something like that. What you
No,
say?
his motor,
His motor. His motor.
his will to do this shit. Like his,
Mm.
I don't know, bro.
Right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say go and look at a video of Ben Simmons. This was before the back surgeries, right? And see how he was moving compared to how he was doing now after the surgeries. And tell me, are they the same or not?
No, they not the same. That don't got
Exactly.
nothing to do. That don't got nothing to do with what I just said.
Lot.
That don't got nothing to do with what I just said, bro.
How does it not? You just said he doesn't have a motor.
I'm saying when he was drafted, the scouting report on him said, "Yo, this kid may not want to do this shit. He has all the talent in the world, but he may not want to play basketball. He might not be doing this shit." Like, and that's the same shit he give all the time.
I gotta see that. But then also,
bro, we talked about it on this stream before. But
okay, cool.
It's on record. You can find it.
Right. Okay, that's cool and all. But what happened after that? He got drafted. They said all of that during his draft process, right?
Yeah.
All he did was become a 3-time All-Star, and then injuries came, and he was injured. He was injured, but when he got to the league, remember that he didn't even play. And then the next year, that's when he.
I've never been a Ben Simmons fan, so I'm not gonna remember none of that good shit.
Yeah, I can tell.
I ain't gonna remember none of that good shit.
I'm not trying to
the only thing I know about Ben Simmons is from Brooklyn. That's all I know about, and that's all I care about.
Right.
Wait, Ben Simmons is in Brooklyn? I had no idea.
If a shell of himself is here, a shell of the guy that, because when we traded for the dude, everybody
I'm starting to think Ben took John Girl or something.
Yo, wait, Philly Chris, are you giving me sports reviews? Is that your handle account?
Say it again.
Giving you sports review, that's you?
Yeah.
Yo, I thought that was a dude trolling me, man, on Twitter. I was talking about Ben Simmons. That was you?
That'd be you trolling. That'd be you trolling.
I call facts about him. Listen, this guy's the Bernie Madoff of basketball, man. This dude's one of the biggest con jobs in sports history.
So wait, Chris, you a Ben fan because you from Philly, right?
No, not because I'm from Philly, but I mean, obviously, yeah, that's how it started. Obviously, because he got drafted in the 60s.
And by the way, Ben couldn't steal any of my girls, man. Ben has a bad record with women himself, by the way, if you kept track of that.
Yeah, I can see. Look, you obsessed.
I ain't obsessed, bro. I'm ready to be off the Ben Simmons bandwagon like years ago. Like, he does nothing for this team right now.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're obsessed, bro. Like every post somebody makes about Ben, here you go.
Bro, that's sarcastic intent, man. How do you not respond to it?
Like if I don't rock with a player, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna.
What you expect niggas to say, bro?
Yeah, Ben, thank you for not being able to dunk a ball, Ben Simmons. Wow, good try, Ben. Like, was that what I was supposed to say?
Bro,
like,
I just gave you an explanation of why he don't have that athleticism like he did before. It's
right. So you're giving us the explanation on why he a bum now. He a bum now, even if you're saying he was an all-star and his back started hurting. Now that his back hurt, he a bum, and that's why we talking about him like that.
Oh my God, bro. He's not a bum. It's just that he's not the same Ben as he was. That's all.
Yeah,
how do you explain?
I understand. Like, you as a Ben Simmons fan gonna say he not the same Ben, but everybody else who not gonna say he a bum. You got to understand that until he starts doing better.
Because look, this is my thing.
That nigga's washed.
I'm not finished, bro.
Larger
because the national media said that he was a
no, because he made that
layup. What the national media have to do with Ben having peer pressure?
Hold on, let him finish.
He been with David though.
Look, here we go.
He is, but let him finish.
I'm dealing facts. This is what I do. I deal in facts.
Shout out to Breezy.
Yo, no, listen. Again, you don't gotta agree. That's my thing with this panel, bro. You don't gotta agree. I just want people to not talk over people. Just because you don't agree with a person, don't mean you could talk over them. I disagree with all of us. Like we don't all agree on everything, so that's what make the show. You know what I mean? And we wind up getting to it, but at the end of the day, I just agree with Jay about him being a shell of himself. I'm not saying he's not talented.
You can see blind man.
Right. If you, I don't know if you've seen you was commenting on the beginning part of the show. I think me and Ice was spot on. Yep. You know, I think we were right about just mentally what you have to go through to play cautious studio. But you are cutting me off. Hold on.
Yeah, my
bad. You have to.
It happens, bro.
Where you got to play cautious through the injury, you know what I mean? And that's a mental thing. Sometimes it could hinder a player because of the confidence. And
I mean, you can't fault them for that. But at the end of the day, they gotta prioritize their health without entertaining fans. So I
That's what I
get
was.
it, but at the end of the day, he has. I imagine he just
That
got a
nigga's
quota.
washed.
At the beginning of the segment.
Yo.
He,
So that maybe they
he, he
don't
got a
understand
he got a quota. Nah, he
That
limits
nigga's
it.
washed.
He limits it. You know what I'm saying? These players become limited. You know what I mean? Limited is
Yeah.
a nice word, man. Limited
Because
is a nice word.
look at like
He
let me
not
give you
100%.
another example. Like look at James
That
Harden, bro.
nigga's
Like
over.
James Harden could score. That been his game, right? But you see, if you watch James Harden, is he the same as he was like in Houston or OKC? Do y'all think that?
No, and he ain't gonna never be
Oh,
the
okay.
same. That's why he
Right.
over.
Oh, okay. That's a good example. All right, there we go.
But yeah,
So that's all. You got to
if
look
we
at that.
had
That's
So
if we
all.
okay,
had
so
James
you want
Harden on this team,
you want us to word it better. That's what it is. All right, let me word it
No,
better.
Oh, here we go. Let's
I don't
go.
care about your words. I don't care how you word it.
yes, you
I'm just
do
giving
because we
I'm just
saying the
giving you
same thing.
examples.
You just making
You're
it
not
sound
listening,
nice. You
bro.
sugarcoating it.
No, I'm not. I'm giving you facts. Like
Nah, you
y'all not
Nah,
listening.
sugarcoating it, bro.
Chris
Ass
just
is
like
It's
Ben
just that
ass. No
Simmons,
matter
man.
why you
That's
ask,
all
you
it
it's
is.
could give
just
me a
that
Yeah.
your
reason
hate.
why
It's
you
just that
ask.
y'all
But if you
hate.
ask, you ask.
It's just y'all hate
Nah.
is so you know what I mean. So up
I'm
there
trying not
that
to be as brutal as Jay right now, bro.
Bro,
That
that
nigga's
Yo,
washed, bro.
did you
nah,
see the
but
layup he
seriously,
missed the other day? Give
yo,
me
that's
I'm
all right.
oh
listen.
wait. Let
Look. Let me
Chris
say
give an
something.
explanation for that because Iceman gave his. Why did he miss that layup? If it's just
Because
Nobody
he
knows.
was moving, he was reacting quick, and he's going to be he's not going to be he wasn't the first, and he's not going to be the last to miss a shot like that. I mean, let's be for real.
so he's an NBA player making $40 million a year and he can't make a layup 2 feet from the rim.
Yo, come
And
on,
that's it.
Jay. Oh, that's nasty. That's
Oh my
nasty.
gosh.
I hate all
Yo,
you
nah.
niggas.
Yo, seriously,
Yo.
I think he related to him. Like that might be his
No,
cousin, bro.
no,
I ain't
listen,
gonna
No,
hold
listen,
you, bro.
listen.
no,
I say Chris or Ben's personal lawyers. I'm convinced, man.
no,
I'm
Ice,
convinced.
no, Ice kept it
John.
real on that
You
one.
just say
Ice kept it real on
foolish
that.
stuff, bro. No need to listen
I
to
No,
him.
no,
always keep it real with
me and
Ben,
Ice
bro.
just kid around with each other. I'm just kidding with Ice. Me and Ice just kid around with each other, man. Billy Chris, different story.
But yeah, he's not the first. He's not the first. That he's not going to be the last.
So what,
It
Mr.
happens.
2 feet layup?
Yeah, it happens. He wasn't the first, was he? Go look it up. It's out
Yo,
there.
Well,
I
guess
just
what?
know. Yeah,
Guess
Hey,
hold
what?
on,
but you
The
hold
gotta
on.
next nigga,
admit that it's terrible. Like it's
the
a
next nigga
terrible,
that missed the
horrible thing.
layup right there, bro. Guess what? With like his ass, bro.
Oh
He's
my god,
washed too.
yo, that's
Simple.
crazy, bro. Listen,
He
You
hold
not
on.
even
walk this
admitted
out.
that that's a bad thing. He like, yeah, that's cool. Ben
I
could
didn't
do
say
that.
it was
Know what I
cool.
mean,
What?
because he
I'm like,
used to be an
you
all-star,
can't
so it's
hear. You
fine. That
can't
don't mean he
hear.
ass now.
Hey,
Like,
Wait,
Jay.
Ben
put
Simmons was
put
an
a
Yeah, bro.
statue up for
all-star?
this
What?
guy. Give him a
Benjamin
statue for missing
Simmons?
that layup.
They gave you two ears and one mouth so you can listen, bro.
Oh
Like you
my
just so
gosh.
hyped to
I thought
talk
Ben
and
Simmons was a
listen.
fashion
I never
model.
said that.
This is wild.
Hold on,
Hey,
hold on,
man.
hold on.
And I
Hold
think
on, hold
John
on,
is the
hold on.
groupie. I think John
Hold
is the
on, hold
groupie.
on, hold on. Yeah, hold on, chill. All I'm saying is, again, without calling any other content creators' names respectfully, bro, the dude's a 6'10", and he missed a 2 foot
Right.
layup. Regardless,
I'm
for
not.
you, listen, all I'm saying is, yeah, I imagine that another player it will happen to, but we were specifically talking about him.
We
But
talking about the
again,
3-time All-Star.
right, right, and again,
That nigga was a
on that
Oh,
on that
Yo,
note,
wait.
listen, on that note,
Oh.
hold on, on that note, me and Iceman on the top of the show was basically saying that as fans we gotta realize that these players sometimes play through injury. But to the point, does this apply to as from fan to player on a 2 foot layup? No, fuck that, bro. Make that layup. You
yeah.
6'10",
I
still, bro.
agree.
Make that
I mean,
layup, bro.
yes,
Come
I
on.
agree. I'm not. I'm
And
not.
I
I
ain't
don't
even
agree with.
asking you to dunk because you 6'10". Just make the layup though, bro. Come
I
on.
mean,
I'm
yeah, but
asking you
that's
to
what I'm
dunk
saying. I'm not saying I disagree. I agree with that.
because
Like you
I'm
should
not
have made that.
6'10".
But I'm
I'm
saying
asking you to get the fuck
realistically,
off the
it
court, my
happens.
nigga. If your back hurt that bad.
No, I talked about it earlier, so we ain't gonna go down that route. But look at Big 3's comments, though.
Nah, we ain't gonna talk about it no more. Get your sorry ass off the court, nigga.
Yo, share the
Simple,
live,
man.
y'all. Are y'all not entertained?
Don't worry, Leaf. 2 more months
It's
to
so
go and it'll be over with. Only 2
it's
more
so funny
months.
that even him with a bad back, he'll still cook y'all. Like,
Cook us on what?
Nigga,
The
better
guy's
answer
scared
me.
to
What are you
score
talking
He
for
about?
better.
real.
What
He
else?
making $40 million. He
yo,
better
hold
cook
on, yo,
me. And I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on that, but he better.
Okay.
I'll tell you this much: I could rebound the
Darn,
ball
I know
better
you
than Ben
couldn't probably
Simmons
be the
does. Like I will
fucking.
die
I
and
could
rebound
score.
the
I
ball
would
better
score,
than
bro.
you
He
will.
not gonna leave me on zero. Like
Yo,
if
Ben
game
Simmons
11,
would.
he not gonna leave me on
Yo,
zero. You
I'm gonna
saying
keep it
cook me?
real with
Just
Hold
y'all.
might.
on, hold on,
Just
hold on,
might.
hold on.
Ben Simmons
Hold
wouldn't
on.
care about the game, so he would just let you win, and he not
See,
gonna shoot
look,
no
that's how
jump
I know
shot.
you
Right.
listen to the national media, bro. Like,
National media. What does national media have to do with Ben Simmons being a horrible
Why you
basketball
keep
player?
saying
because
talking about listening to
they
this
said
person or
they
listening
switched
to
the
that person? Why
narrative.
people can't just be watching
No,
him and have an
but
opinion?
Chris, wait, Chris. If you're gonna blame media, you should blame the fan base because every time this guy goes to Philly, he can't handle them booing him. Like I've seen players from different jerseys
Bro, what are
cook
you even
in their
talking
former
about? You just be
players'
saying
hometowns.
anything. What are you
Like Ben
talking about?
just can't cook, man. When the peer
Nah,
pressure's on him.
he not saying anything.
He
He's
is
Right?
saying,
too.
listen,
He look.
hold
Go
on,
ahead,
John
go
is,
ahead, go
hold on, Chris, listen,
They made
John,
Mr. Softy shirts for the
right,
band.
right. He's not saying anything. Again, they say home court advantage is home court advantage. When Ben Simmons comes to town, Philly specifically,
I don't know
Yeah.
why
they
he was
got the
quiet
home court.
last night.
Hold on, they got the home court advantage because Ben Simmons act like he shook up. The same thing they said about Kyrie Irving when he played Boston. Yo, he can't play in Boston. You know, they say certain things. On the flip
Listen,
side, they say Cam Thomas, he could play at the Garden. Jordan, he could play at the Garden. Case in point is Ben Simmons. He got to show us more, bro. Like he got to show us more, man. Like as a
wait,
Nets fan, you want us to praise him from as a Nets fan, maybe all
no. Who
totality.
said that?
As
Nobody.
all right, so what I'm saying is all of that stuff that you said he accomplished was on the 76ers. It wasn't on
No,
our
no, no,
team.
no, no. Look, listen. When I
That's a
said,
fact.
John, be quiet, bro. Be
No,
quiet.
Philly, chill, bro,
No,
chill. All right,
because
we
I
need
was
to
literally
debate this
about to
like
say
gentlemen. All
something,
right.
and then here you go with the hype.
Oh, okay, Chris. Okay, Chris, get your point across, brother. Okay.
So I brought up those points basically going off of the surgery. That's why I brought that up because I was saying that's where he was before the surgeries. That was my point in bringing that up. I wasn't just saying like, oh, you know what I mean?
And where he is now, that means that
Yeah.
nigga's washed, bro. Get him out of
Yeah,
here.
I mean, yeah, it's easy to say that. I mean, right.
Cause it's true.
Right.
I just said
Wait,
that. I didn't disagree.
Chris. I got a
What
good
is he
question for you.
talking about?
Is Ben Simmons a starter or is he a bench player right now, based on what you've seen
To
so
you.
far?
On this
Where do you
team,
think his career is right now?
on this team, he's a starter.
No, he's not. He's not a starter. Every time this guy's played
Bro, what are
anything
you
close to
talking?
45 minutes, he looks like a freaking log out there dragging concrete, man. He's way better off the bench if you've seen his games with the Pelicans. Remember the Pelicans
Wait,
game?
didn't
He
he
gave you
get
10
benched?
assists off the bench. He did get
Okay,
benched.
bro.
Jordy
You're
benched
right,
him like 2
John.
weeks
You're right,
ago.
John.
No,
Okay.
I'm giving you. Well, Chris,
No.
I'm being serious with you though. Ben has looked better off the bench with actual scorers around him in the second unit. First unit, he doesn't do well in the first unit. He does better in the second unit because there's more scorers around him. That's facts right there, man. He's not a starter. Like Ben has to
Okay.
accept that, and he won't right now.
How he won't? He just said
Yo,
it.
nah, hold on, nah, boy, that's not fair. I seen the
Wait, he
media
said
asked him. Hold on, the media asked him the same thing. They asked him, how you feel about going to the bench? Jordy put you on the bench, and he
what did
said,
he
yo,
say?
he said I'm willing to do whatever the team needs me
Exactly.
to
So
do.
how are you?
So
So
he
how
is
are you?
accepting it. I'm not gonna lie, he did say that.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man,
So I don't know what
because
John is talking about.
because it
Yo,
just
you
seemed.
can't spell bitch without Ben, yo.
Oh damn! I was going there,
You
but
telling me?
Jay
Tell
got to
Ben.
throw that one in there.
I'm not.
Don't
That
stop.
is a
Wait a
fact.
minute. Let me put
You
some Ben
telling
up
me?
in
I
it.
tell Ben Simmons. I'm
Bench,
not
man.
Ben Simmons. I'm not
Yo,
Ben Simmons.
hold on. Ben Simmons again. When he spoke on it, he said he liked the second unit because, and again, I think just my own test, I test without saying word for word what he said. Bro, a lot of times the second unit job is not to lose the lead, not to come in and take the lead. Somebody like Ben Simmons trying to play at a fast pace, that makes him better on the second unit. The same way Westbrook is on the Denver Nuggets.
Denver.
Yeah,
You know
see,
what I'm saying?
that's a great take, Breeze. But as a starter, he can't give you much because he does nothing on offense, and he gives you like he shows you like one jump shot, and then he's like, that's it for like 3/4. You can't have that,
Yo,
man.
bro.
Play him off the bench.
Listen, I'm gonna clean this shit up right now. Yo, Jay, my nigga, you got way too much goddamn Brooklyn merch, bro, not to be in contact with that nigga Dayron right now, bro. You need to find out that nigga injury prognosis or something, bro, because this shit This shit gotta get cleaned up.
I told you,
we need to pack, Jay.
Yo, I told you yesterday.
Way too much motherfucking goddamn Brooklyn goddamn goddamn shit in your wardrobe, bro. To not have that nigga on speed dial, bro. Like something got to be done immediately.
Yo,
I told you.
Tired of this nigga starting.
I told you like 4 days ago. They were saying that this nigga will be back in 7 to 10 days, and he was shooting quarter threes, swishing them shits. Iceman sent me the link, man.
Ice, you ain't sent me the link. Goddamn, nigga tag me and everything else.
Yeah, I seen that link.
I ain't know
I put it in the chat the other day.
He ain't know you wanted to see something positive. You know what I mean?
Just sit out now, bro. I don't want to know. Talk about I don't want to see nothing positive. When I asked you, bro, like you ain't sending me the goddamn link. I ain't spoken to this nigga. So what you gonna say, yo, you ain't seen me?
Hey, Lee, to be honest, I didn't know you had a guy on the team. To be honest, I knew Jay, like, you know what I'm saying? They wrong. I don't think you got a guy on the team, bro.
Never mind all of that, bro. I just wanted to see the damn footage. That's all I wanted to see.
No. That's a good question. Who's your favorite Nets player, bro? Because I don't know.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now, man.
He don't like nobody on this roster, man. Nobody on this roster.
Yeah, he actually said that a few days ago. He said trade them all.
I don't like nobody in this roster, man.
Purge.
See. This is
I
what
like the
happened.
team. It's about the team.
This is what happened when you let niggas. This is what happened when you let niggas like Jay speak for me, bro. Like the shit go left.
Oh, that wasn't me. That was you.
The problem is, bro, you hold on to shit that I said from like 9 months, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like you one of them niggas.
I do.
You one of them niggas that just put shit in your memory bank and be like, yo, that nigga said that, bro.
Yo, but if you tell me you changed your mind, I'm gonna remember that. Like, oh, he changed his mind now. All right, got it.
Yo, Jay's got an awesome memory. Shout out, Jay.
No, he got an awesome memory when it comes to my shit, bro. Like that's what it is.
Yo,
like,
when it comes to you, Jay's like Tesla, man. When it comes to you, Jay's like Tesla, man.
You be repeating that shit so many times, I be remembering.
Nah. The only nigga I like on this team right now, bro, is Zaire Williams, bro, because I don't have Kai Jones on this team, and that nigga filling that spot. So I'll be honest with you.
Heard you.
That's the only nigga I like on this team, bro.
So hold on. This is not Nets related, but this is me asking Leaf this because I want to know. Who you think is going to get Rookie of the Year? Zach Edey or that dude McCain from the 76ers?
It's probably gonna be that fruity ass nigga McCain, man. He dropped 30, bro.
Relax.
Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, hold on. Big Fat Breezy disclaimer. Everyone lives their life the way they want to live it. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, I hope no one was offended, you know? And I digress. Go ahead, yeah.
Yo, no. It's probably gonna be McCain. McCain's playing well, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I mean, he probably the only bright spot on that team, bro. Like I mean, Maxey, even though Maxey came back and kind of like filled in the blanks yesterday with him, bro. I mean, but I see either McCain. I think Buck Harrison is doing all right in Washington. I mean, I can't really tell right now. Zach Edey play well. He just don't get the minutes like that. That's all it really is, bro. Like, so I think the speed of the game, bro, he's still trying to get accustomed to that shit. So I don't know how it's gonna go.
Yo, see the chat. Remember you talking about Zach Edey and Kai Jones? Jelio is crying right now, bro.
Leaf was like, "Get Zach Edey on this team, and we winning big, man." Like I actually believe Leaf at one point.
Me too. I was like, "Yo, Shorty Fernandez got him on the team."
To the Memphis game so he could watch his mans lose, man. Because we seen him lose on TV, and I said, Leaf, let's go to the game so we could watch him lose in person. And Leaf, he was none the wiser. He didn't realize till we got there.
Jay, I'm surprised we won those 2 games when Zach Edey dropped 25 and 12 on us. I'm like, how did we win when Zach Edey was so dominant?
We was at that game, by the way, bro.
That shit was fun tonight.
That nigga played well, bro.
He did play well.
We seen 2 reverse layups by this nigga Toy Gun, aka John Morant, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, that shit was a fun game.
Yeah, it was a fun game, and we won. So that was a good experience, bro. No matter what, bro.
And your man didn't go off.
Yeah, and he went off. So like my thing, the
Hold
nigga
on,
Dalton,
what about
Dalton
Adon SL? Adon SL said Dalton Connect that play on the
Dalton
Lakers.
Connect, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga going crazy. I ain't gonna lie to
Connect
you, bro.
4.
Like, yeah,
Nah.
he might mess around to get that shit. I don't
Nah,
know.
I think it's McCain
Yo, man,
Seniors.
they
McCain's
can't
giving
give it
20
to the
points
guy
in
with
the
nail
night,
polish doing Drake TikToks.
Yo,
I don't know if the NBA could promote that, bro. Like at
Nah,
the
but
end
wait,
of the
you gotta
day,
get Leaf. You gotta give McCain some credit because Philly's doing so damn awful that without McCain, there's really nothing to talk about with Philly right now. So if it wasn't for him,
I
they
mean,
got like 0 wins.
Bro, I
yeah,
promise
but
you.
like,
I promise you. I
just
don't
off the
care.
strength of imagery, bro. Like, let me say this, Jay. Like, just off the strength
Go
of
ahead.
imagery, bro, and the fact that them niggas only got 3 wins. I'm petty enough of a nigga, bro, to blame it on the fact that they got a nigga with nail polish, bro. Like I really am, bro.
Bro,
Like
I don't care about the nail
I'm really
polish.
scooping that low, bro.
Bro, I'm
scooping
gonna
that
tell
low.
you.
Fuck it.
I told you already. I don't care about the nail polish because the boy got a nail polish deal when he was in college. I don't know how much they paying him, but they paying him to wear that nail polish, so he gotta wear the nail polish. I don't know what these young boys be doing. They be doing that sometimes, but them TikToks he be doing will have to stop until we above 500. That gotta stop. All social media, that gotta stop till we above 500. Because I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
That's wild zesty, bro. Like,
but
pause, bro.
The
like,
fact that we lost to the dude that does that, I would have been them TikToks would have been on the screen. If I was Jordy, the TikToks would have been on the screen while I'm screaming on them like, y'all lost to this
that's
dude.
your punishment. Listen to
this the dude that y'all.
But
you can't guard him.
But Jay, bro, you gotta look at it, bro. Like if you really look at it from like the perspective.
Bro, I
of
wish
how
I could
this
put the
shit is
TikToks on the screen while we watch
Oh,
while we talking about
don't
it,
do
bro.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, we don't need to see that.
Bro, we do need to see it because that's who we lost to, bro. And y'all thought it was funny.
We don't need to see it because we not in the locker room, bro. Like, no, them niggas in the
Y'all
locker
thought it
room.
was funny that we lost to the guy talking about, I still got some love deep inside of me. That dude. We lost to that dude. We lost to that dude.
Jay, the second that you said it, bro, I turned off the game like 3 minutes left into the fourth quarter, bro. Like, and I just started watching this shit in the fourth quarter. I was like, yo, it's a nigga with nail polish out here cooking us. I'm like, yo, I'm turning this off, bro. Like, I can't do this. And then when you said it, bro, it was like, bro, I was reading this nigga mind when he said it. I did some Magneto shit. I was like, yo, say we just lost to a nigga with,
And he was really cooking too. It wasn't even Maxey. Maxey hit like a couple shots. He was cooking.
Well, don't forget Drummond was cooking us a bit too. Ben and Clax weren't exactly holding him down either that night.
No, that was in the beginning of the game, but towards the end of the game,
McCain
wasn't even missing, so they didn't even need Drummond to get a rebound.
That's true.
Like they wasn't guarding him well enough. And bro, they let Jared McCain.
Big Chris said that is said deep inside of me. That's crazy.
Bro,
that was crazy.
That sounds like a bad music album, man. That sounds like a bad music album.
Jared McCain, he got like 30 TikToks to the same Drake song.
Wow.
I mean? He just be dancing in different places to the same Drake song.
And Jay, you notice why?
Huh?
Notice why? Why do you know this?
Like, yeah, Jay, why you know this, bro? I ain't even know that shit, bro.
Good question, Ice. Good question.
Bro, Bleacher Report be posting them. Y'all don't see these joints? And I don't even follow
Bleacher Report.
I don't even follow Bleacher Report. It's just the algorithm.
Breezy, you saw that Bleacher Report trade with Thomas to the Magic for Jet Howard today? Why does Bleacher Report always try to screw us on these deals, man? They
think we're gonna take anything.
No, I think it's because of that good old cap space. You know what I'm saying? They know that cap space gonna be looking real sweet when Ben Simmons off the book, so they gonna always have us in those conversations. And they know productivity to contract. You could always put Cam Thomas in any conversation. He only making $4 million, and anybody who's scoring 20 north of 25 besides him making big pay. So they always gonna put him in trade talks. But realistically, bro, the Nets shouldn't entertain it. I mean, let the media do whatever they gonna do, but they shouldn't entertain it. They should
What
just
about
look at it like it's another day in the office. You know what I mean?
that's
Like,
Cam
of course,
Thomas?
yeah.
Right.
Like, of
Why
course they
not?
want
Why
Cam
not?
Thomas. Why wouldn't
Why?
they want a 25-point scorer for $4 million? Why wouldn't they?
Right.
Of
But
course
why?
they do.
Wait,
You know what I'm
Why?
saying?
Why shouldn't the Nets entertain it though?
Well, because
No,
there's
they
not
should
many.
not. They
Well,
should
well,
not.
No, I said
let
why
me.
should they not?
Well,
That's
Philly.
breathing cold. That's
Hey,
breathing
can I say
gas, Chris.
something? This is what did Philly
Oh
Chris.
yeah,
What
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I forgot.
there's not a
Real
lot of
quick, is it
markets right now for him,
hello?
Chris. Right now for Cam
Say it again.
Thomas, there's not a lot of market
Hello.
for Thomas right now.
It
Unfortunately,
is. It
no.
is
I mean,
though. I'm
well,
hearing it.
I can tell you why.
what teams can
You be
re-sign him
tuned in. You
though?
a heavy sports guy. You should know.
What
Wait,
up,
I
Chris?
can tell you why that trade was mentioned because his freaking dad is our assistant coach. That's why.
Yeah, that's still terrible though, bro. That's
It's not a
terrible.
good trade. I
Not at
wouldn't
all.
recommend
but we
it.
don't got to trade
But
Thomas for Howard. We could trade Schroeder for Howard or something like that. We don't got to
but
trade
the
Thomas.
reason why Jet Howard is mentioned is because of his father. No
Oh,
other reason.
That's cool,
I
but
mean, but yeah, y'all wildin'. I don't like how Buddy come in here and say, "Oh, Drummond was cooking us." Drummond wasn't cooking a goddamn thing. Drummond won the best rebounds in the NBA since he came into the league. He wasn't cooking no Claxton or nobody.
He did have some
Drummond
dunks
is
last night, Priest. So I did see him. They weren't like blocking him at the rim.
yeah, there
for
were
people.
alley oops though. Sometimes that happens off a pick and roll.
and
Yeah,
that dude is
Yeah,
that
but we
dude
need to
is
play
a
better defense on pick and roll so they can't get no alleys. I've been
it was
seeing
exactly.
the
That's what I
it
meant to
was
you
the
say.
supposed to
Thank you, Jay.
you
Thank
supposed
you,
to
Jay.
grab that
Yeah,
ball out the air, man. Stop him
yeah.
it
from
was the
getting it.
Oh, it's
guards
that easy.
that
It's
it
that
was the
easy, huh?
guards that was
It's that
killing us.
easy.
It
He
was the
said it like
guards
it's
on
that easy.
It
Philly.
happens to us. All
It
them
was the
badass
guards.
lobs we be throwing. It
Yeah,
happens to us.
That's why. See,
but
look,
Bruce,
you
you
just
gotta
made a
admit,
point.
Clax's defense has been perfect this season. I'm proud that he got 12 points last night, but we're still looking for defense to be more consistent with
It
Claxton.
was the
That's what he's supposed to be
guards
good
that
at.
were killing us, though. It was the guards that was killing us. That's who killed us.
Thanks.
The fruity loop with the fingernails, him,
Damn.
and then Maxie got going in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
And nobody helped CJ out. CJ was carrying us, and nobody came for the ride. Y'all talk
But don't
about Ben
forget
missing layups. Dennis the Menace. It seemed like he missed 80 layups a game. That motherfucker be at the rim all game missing.
he the
Telling
Ten
you, Dennis
Commandments.
gets a big head, man. Sometimes it's a
But don't
big head.
forget, we just don't know how to close fourth quarters. Period.
I mean, it's
That's
no
what
point.
But we
No
shouldn't
point.
have
This
lost
it's
to
no
them.
point this season, right?
We still shouldn't have lost to them. Nah, we shouldn't have lost to
Oh
them.
yeah, I mean, I agree. Yeah, I mean,
The only saving grace is
Especially
that the Knicks lost to Utah.
Yes,
that's
thank you,
true.
Utah.
That was the only saving grace.
Yo,
No,
where's
it's
all the
still
Knicks fans
early,
out
though,
right
so it
now?
ain't
Your
that
boy
yet.
Mikel at 7 points tonight. Where's Jack City? I know he's hiding tonight. I know he
Yo,
don't
we,
want to
we
talk.
almost got
let's
one
talk about it.
graphic per point.
Yo, I
Let's
told
hold on.
you,
real
just
quick.
like Mikel showed up for us when he played against Atlanta, that nigga only gonna show up when he
Hey,
play against us,
Bro, Mikel got
real
cooked by
quick.
the Hawks, the
Real
Bulls,
quick.
and now Utah, man. All the worst teams are beating them. And they're like, no, it's not a problem. Yeah, sure. It's not a problem.
Hey, yo, real quick.
Hold on.
And
Yeah, when you after you done, I gotta go.
Another
Yo, but the
issue
thing,
too,
but the thing is, with
because I
Mikel,
gotta
it's
go. That's
like
why I
y'all
want to
can't
get this
expect
out
him.
real quick. Hey, hold
Go
up,
ahead,
bro.
Big Priest. Shout out to Big
My
Priest.
bad.
Go ahead, Big Priest.
The only reason too that, and I don't know if any of y'all mentioned that, the whole team was getting hacked. We ended the first half with like 2 free throws to their 15. They was hacking the fuck out of us. We wasn't getting to the line. CJ got all them points, driving the basket, doing all those things. He didn't get no calls. Cam didn't get no calls. I felt like that game was fucking like, I felt like they set us on purpose. Because we was driving, it wasn't just 3-point shooting. We was driving to the rim and not getting no call. They was hacking the fuck out of Cam. They literally took Cam out the game by hacking the shit out of him until he ain't feel like playing no more.
You know, I said that, and I'm like, oh, I remember we in Philly.
I said that last night. Everybody said, nah, those were just good defensive plays. They ain't nobody foul him. They were just taking the ball from him.
Nah, they slapping his forearm, all type of shit.
Taking the ball
That's
from
what
who?
Cam Thomas last night.
No, at times it was, bro.
Priest, do you think Thomas was playing injured last night?
I said he was getting fouled. People said, nah.
Priest, do you
I
think
don't
Thomas
think he
is
was
back
playing
for ball
injured. I don't think he was playing injured. I think he was getting hacked and it was starting to piss him off.
Okay.
And
and they took him mentally out of the game. I mean, if you getting fouled every time you drive the ball or you get the ball to pick a roll and they don't call it, at a certain point you're gonna be like, fuck it. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
They
Right.
were fouling
Well,
the shit out of him.
well,
They
well,
were
that's been a
fouling
Tom.
him.
and that's what stars do, though. He can't be no star if he
Well,
if he let
that's
that
been
take
one of
him out of the
Thomas's
game.
obstacles this season. If you're not getting the foul
No,
calls, you got to adjust. So that's something
stars
to work
get the
on.
calls. That's not true. Stars get the
Yeah,
call.
that's a
You
fact. But
you
if they
can't
not
get
getting the calls,
fouled
they play
every
through it,
time,
bro.
but you can't get a foul every time you go to the basket. They don't call it and then talk about play through it. How can you play through that? This ain't prison.
Easy, because it's out of your control. They didn't call it. It's out of your control. So you
He
play
was
through
he
it.
was
It's that
definitely
simple.
playing hurt. He was definitely playing hurt that game too. His back was still hurting.
I'm wondering because he never has that many turnovers in a game. He just looked like he couldn't dribble the ball at all last night.
No, it's
But
Man,
not.
that's
he was
because
he was getting
as soon as
blitzed. He was getting blitzed too.
as soon as they
Right,
blitz
right.
him and he breaks down that double team, they was grabbing his arm and tripping him and he was falling. And you talking about play through it. All right.
That's a fact. I played the
All right.
game, bro.
I get what he's saying, but in terms of Cam,
We
he
got
does
we
have
got
to
to
get better
remember these
at
players are
remembering
these
to.
players are doggone human beings.
Yeah, who?
We this and Cam didn't sign up to play in the NFL. He signed up to play in the NBA.
Oh God, bro. All right, you're right.
Yo, yeah, nah. Listen, in a game of
And I'm
basketball,
gonna be
at the end,
honest with you, Breezy. You can answer this. How
yeah,
often do I come in here and give Cam a pass when he play like shit?
not much, not much. You
That
know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
that doesn't make your point valid.
Listen,
Because you
no,
said
at the end, listen, at the end of the day, you got to
No,
realize
that
at
literally is because
at the
I don't
I
really
guess.
give him no passes. I think it's human nature. We talk about these players like they robots,
Yeah,
but it's
no,
human
that's a
nature.
fact. But it's
yeah.
go ahead.
No, I was
If you're
just
playing, and
go
I
ahead,
played the
Chris.
game too. If somebody is beating me up and the ref ain't
Okay.
calling it, it's gonna take me out of the game.
Why
It
though?
just
Why
is.
though? It's out of your
Yeah,
control though. If the
nah,
ref
no,
not
no,
calling it,
no,
what can you
no,
do, bro? But continue
nah,
to
hold on,
play.
hold on,
Because at the
let
end of
me.
the day, wait, let me cook. Let me
Wait,
finish.
That's why they
Because at
got
the end of the
challenges,
day,
bro.
you hurting your
That's why.
team. Because at the end
Nah,
of the
that's
day, you
why they
hurting your
no.
team.
That's why they got challenges. Yeah, some of it you
Yeah,
got to
but
be
it has to be
physically
clear
enough
and
to.
cut. That's why it's so
Hold on,
hard for the
nah,
coach
but
to
not
to.
You
no.
That's
can't
why it's for the
challenge
Listen,
a
coach to
foul that
and to
wasn't
listen.
count,
called.
bro.
wait.
You
Let
Right,
can't
right.
Breezy get
Hold
his
challenge
on,
a
point.
hold
foul
on.
Let
that
Breezy
wasn't
get his point
called.
Right,
across.
right,
Let Breezy
right,
get his point
right.
Chill,
across.
Listen,
John. I know, bro.
Chris. Right, listen. All I'm saying is this: when you got the coach Jordy Fernandez in a post-game interview complaining about what the refs is doing and not doing, that's not just the players. That's the coach listening to the players and using his own eyes, seeing what's going on and being vocal about it. And Jordy Fernandez is the best coach in the NBA when it comes to challenges. Cam Thomas, he's again, everybody making it seem like that doesn't. I think fans are cool with the refs calling it down the middle. But when the foul calls is lopsided, you know what I'm saying? One team got way more than the other. It's like take the
Yeah,
fun out of the
He
watching
can't
the
challenge
game.
every. He
that's a
can't
fact.
challenge every
Now let
call
me
though.
respond to that, Breezy. Right, I hear what you're saying, right? But that's why it's good for what's his name? That's why it's good for Jordy to do that. So I say how it's out of your control. So next time he speaks on it. So next time maybe the calls, the refs, excuse me, can take heed to what he is saying, and then maybe it'll change going forward. But what I'm saying is, for a player, if you can't play through it, then you hurting your team. You know what I mean?
I
Nah,
think
So
Cam need to
I
take
think to a
a
certain
page out
extent.
of.
Hold on. And this is not just Cam Thomas. I've seen it from Spencer Dinwiddie, Chris Paul. I've seen it with Harden, the greatest players, Jordan, the greatest players complain to the refs about and are vocal playing basketball if they getting fouled.
that's a
Dead
fact. But
ass.
they still
Hold on. So
But at the
hold on.
same
No.
time,
No.
at the same time,
They
he
don't never
right
take him out of the
that you
game.
do got to play through it, or else you playing your team out of the game. But at the
Fact.
same time, Priest is saying you a fucking human at the end of the day, and
Yes, for sure.
you getting beat up, you shit happening, and is not going in your favor every single time. You do get frustrated.
Yep. But look,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
then look, I'm gonna
It's
give you
just
an
like
example.
I
Like
can
how
give
many
you another
times?
analogy real
Wait,
quick,
let me say
homie.
something real quick.
It's like
Like how many times?
it's like when you're a batter, right? And you like for instance, I'm gonna use Juan Soto. It's like when Juan Soto come up to the plate and he know the strike zone better than damn near the umpires. If they call him balls, you can't hit no ball. So if they call him balls for strikes, and you keep coming up there and they strike you out on some bullshit that ain't no. How do you control that? You can't do nothing about that.
Right. You're gonna show a human way. You're gonna be frustrated.
Yes,
you're gonna as a human.
So let me give you an example, right? Luka, even LeBron at times, even
man, them niggas get all the calls in the world.
Luka and
right? Oh my god, bro! Can I
my fault. I don't mean to keep cutting you, but Luka and LeBron is the biggest crybabies.
I'm gonna go on
both of them.
Right. Look, all right, but let me say this real quick. So my example with them is like how if they got a call that was missed and they sitting up there chatting, chirping to the ref. I've seen at times where the opposing team pushes the ball up and get a basket or whatever because they were sitting up there whining to the refs. You see how I said that like that can affect the team.
Cam don't want to the refs though.
No, I wasn't talking about Cam, bro. I know.
He be crying sometimes. He do.
No, yeah, sometimes he does.
He does, but it's not on the Luka level.
Hold on. Since we here, I want y'all to also know again when you look at these players that's having these 40-point games like Cam Thomas did the other day. Look at their field goals and look at their free throws. Cam Thomas is one of the best at scoring big with field goals, not free throws. Some of the times, a lot of these players they be getting a lot of points, but it's because of the free throw line, because of the charity strike. So again, Cam Thomas is one of the better field goal makers as far as scoring, opposed to just drawing the foul, because he don't got no whistle for real.
Right, but that wasn't the point though. That was the argument though. We wasn't.
No. That bro. Hold on. That is the point. The point is you're talking about. Hold on. You're talking about he got. Hold on. I'm talking about what you said, Chris. You say he has to play through it. I'm saying 9 times out of 10 he does play through it. You're talking about that 1 time out of 10 that he did not play through it in that 76 game.
I was telling what's his name that you have to play through it. I didn't say that Cam didn't. Right? Is that how it went?
Oh, okay. Like I don't know. I thought you was double talking me. Like you know what I mean. I ain't know what you just sound like. That's what you were saying. And basically, what I'm saying is, I seen Dame Lillard get 40-something points, but he had like 17 free throws.
That's Dame Lillard though. Like that's how
you don't get what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what I'm
off a fact. That's all.
But what I'm saying is I care more about the player that can score from the field more than he's drawing the foul, looking for the ref to get him to the line for him to score.
Exactly.
But the scoring part by yourself is more important to me.
Right, but
it's not like 50-50. It's like 70-30.
Dame could probably be forcing the issue, because the thing about it is, and this is why I was saying, with especially, I'll use Kobe because he's Cam's favorite player. Like Kobe used to read the ref manual and read shit so that on the court the nigga knew the refs got to call that because he studied the manual. That's some psychopath shit.
Yeah.
So you got to really think about it and be like, yo, these players, I'm gonna make you call the foul because you have to. So in terms of Dame and Luka and all these other niggas, yeah, they gonna make the refs call the foul. Same thing with Shea. I've seen Shea do shit where he gonna make the ref call the foul because he do a certain move or he put himself in a certain position and niggas gotta foul him. The same shit Harden used to do in Houston. That shit used to get me tight, but I can't be mad at it because the nigga understood the ref. Them niggas, they read that shit and they understand it, and it's annoying as shit because we don't want to see the games won by free throws, but at the same time you got to give it to the players because that's kind of a level of IQ.
And the skill.
Cam is not at that point yet. Can he get to that point? Yes, of course he can, but he got to understand, yo, I'm not at that point yet as to where I'm these other niggas where I'm gonna get foul calls like that. Yeah, you're gonna get fucked up. Like, yo, why are these niggas not calling this shit? You're gonna get tight because we all play ball. And we all have situations where, yo, why these niggas not calling a foul? These niggas hit like what the fuck? But at the same time, you gotta play through that shit.
Right.
When you getting knocked down on the ground every time,
that shit is not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun.
I mean, I done seen Shaq get frustrated. I done seen Shaq get frustrated. But Shaq big enough that if they don't call the foul, okay, I'm gonna elbow dude in the face because he keep fouling me.
Right.
Cam is a 6'4" guard.
Right.
I guess he can elbow somebody in the face too. But
Cam
I mean,
do got some muscle too, though.
He be having Bennett Claxton, his enforcers, sometimes do some dirty work sometimes, bro. If y'all don't pay
That's what I say. We need a nigga on the team that's gonna do the dirty work. Like
they do
That's
slight
Finney
things at times.
Smith, man.
DFS do it sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's DFS role, and DFS is good at it too, man. I like DFS. That's my guy. That's why when he be missing, I still be giving the benefit of the doubt because he do a lot more on this team than people would think.
In the
He
Priest's
is
point,
literally the heart of that locker room.
in the Priest's point, I remember I think Cam had the ISO, I think on Maxi or whatever, and he went in the post and he tried to shoot like over Maxi, I think, in terms to get a call. And he looked at the ref and was like, "Yo, you gonna call that?" And the ref called and he was like, "I bet." And the nigga was just like, "Yeah, because you know that's a foul." Maxi was complaining, but I think he needs to do more of that. Like putting yourself in a position where, put yourself in the viewpoint of where the ref is at. So if they looking straight dead at you and they see the contact, you gotta call that shit. They do.
And the whole point about it is, I ain't tripping. If you're not calling fouls either way, if you letting both teams play physical, then I mean you can't complain about that.
Yeah.
But if you're calling the game consistently one way and not calling the game the other way, yeah, players are going to be tight about that. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I agree.
That's true.
They
do the same shit with us when we play the Knicks. They be letting them niggas get mad physical, but when it come to us, there's no fouls called. Like that shit is annoying as hell.
But that's how it been for the Nets last season, though, right?
I get mad and I ain't even in the game getting fouled.
Yeah, that shit is annoying to watch. Even if you're not playing, that shit is annoying as hell to watch. You see your team getting fouls up the wazoo and niggas not calling that shit, and the rest is literally staring.
And then they calling ticky tack shit the other way. Like, come on, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I saw that in the Sixers game. But
that's why I feel like some of the shit be notoriety. Like Brunson get all the foul calls in the world, and that nigga.
But they don't got no niggas on the Sixers except for Maxi that even.
That's true. I don't know. Maybe just some Philly shit because.
But that shit not basketball to me, man. Like if you see just dudes just trying to get the foul, you waiting for the refs to react for you to score the ball. That's corny. Like my thing is, you get fouled because they really can't guard you. Like you hit him with a twing cross, and he dizzy. He trying to keep up. So and him trying to keep up, he foul you. The defender foul you. That makes sense. Like that's how you draw a foul because a defender don't know how to stay in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Not you jumping into him or some stupid shit like that. Like come on, man.
Breezy, that's the shit I was talking about. The first. That's the shit I was talking about. The first game. I think it was the first game last year when we faced Cleveland. Cam had like 30 off the bench or some shit. Most points off the bench. But we had that game in the bag, high key, and then Cam Johnson went to guard Donovan, and he like took a charge or something, or tried to take a charge, and then Donovan hit
I remember
shot.
that game.
But I was like, "Yo, why you leaving it in the hands of the ref? Just play defense. If it end up the way it end up, it is what it is." But like, when you leave it in the hands of the ref, that shit is an L every time.
Well,
that's what I was saying.
Sometimes they call it. The players call it the game within the game. You know what I'm saying? So you playing regular basketball where I'm trying to play the game or the ref basketball. So it's the game within the game. I'm going to do things to get calls while you try to stay basic. You know what I mean? And that's what they call it. So sometimes like players like Cam, who's trying to score a lot, you got to learn how to play the game within the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And that's what Chris Paul learned.
Good point. Chris Paul. But that's another thing too. Like, it's a vet move and it look good if he on your team when you get to the free throw line. But that shit is. I don't like that shit. Like, you really just looking for a foul.
But
and it's like
Embiid be doing that shit.
I feel like if because Cam is good at getting the and one, he just don't go after that all the time. But if he did go after it more of the time, I feel like instead of scoring 40, he's gonna have 60.
Mm-hmm. If Cam could dunk, that'd be crazy. Like I ain't never see Cam Thomas dunking on nobody. Like I seen him dunk, but I ain't seen him. I ain't gonna lie.
In that movie in that movie shit they showed of him, they had like a little clip where he did like an alley to himself or some shit, and I was like, "Yo, why the fuck you don't dunk in the game, nigga?"
Like he can dunk. He don't got
He
that
that could.
bounce.
I
He
think
don't
he
got
want.
that
I think
bounce.
he like. I think he like a Kyrie type. Like Kyrie, if Kyrie could dunk, that
Yeah.
nigga just choose not
No,
to. Like
Kyrie
I just
old,
think.
bro. Kyrie old, bro.
Nah,
Yo,
but
remember
that
when
nigga can
Kyrie
dunk
dunked
though.
I
that
see
He
the
could.
putback?
Kyrie.
Kyrie got
Use
bunnies
his
Yeah,
though.
skills.
I
Kyrie
see
got
Yo,
that.
that
bunnies.
putback.
He looked at his
Kyrie got.
pops. That was fire. I
Yeah.
remember
That shit
that. That was
Kyrie
crazy.
just
dope.
used his
That
IQ and
was
skills
dope.
now. So he like, I don't even gotta dunk. I'm gonna just use my skill set.
Yeah,
I'm
that nigga got the most jelly layup package in the game. He don't need to dunk.
gonna just bing bing go past you, post you up, turn around.
I think Cam can get like a jelly bag in this game. Like if he not gonna dunk, like I know he can finish at the rim, but I feel like if he had like a little jelly package, like to
Yeah, he don't
avoid
got
the
that
contact.
bounce. Cam don't got that bounce like a Jay
Yo,
Z.
low key, Claxton be trying to jelly. You be
Yo,
seeing Claxton out there?
Claxton can kill guard, bro.
Right, Clax be out there trying jelly. Hey, I got one on that I caught at the game that I put on TikTok. That shit got 1,000 views on it.
Clax on a jelly is hilarious. I'm not even gonna hold you.
This nigga Clax is my
No,
man.
I can see that. I can see Clax doing that. That's just
He got a small layup package. You know what I'm saying? At the rim. He got a slight layup package.
I hate when these big niggas think they a guard though, man. It
yeah,
pisses
it's
me off.
bad.
That's the way the game is heading, man. Like
True,
most of
but
these
I
It's
tall
not
still
niggas.
hate
good.
it.
It's not good, bro. I'm glad that Zach Giddey is going posting up. I'm glad I get to see Jokic post up and be at times and be like to fall in love with the outside sometimes. But I like that traditional post.
And
I
B's the
mean,
only one I know that
hey,
played like
like
a
if
I ain't,
y'all
guard, but
got
he
yo,
no,
like he got the body, like he built. Like
Oh,
yo,
like
Trent,
Bobby Portis.
y'all
Bobby
like
Portis
Trendon
post
Watford
up.
post up. I like Trendon
Yeah, I
Watford
like it
post
too.
up game. Like
Probably the
he
only
got a
one who
little
can
spin. He
really.
got the get to the
Yo,
basket and
He,
shit. You know what I
and
mean?
that's a damn
who
shame
was that
that he's the only.
Trendon was bullying that day? That nigga was tight. Oh no,
It
that
was Trey
Trey
Man.
Trey
Man.
Man. He
Trey
was so
Man, yo,
mad.
yeah.
He
But
kept
that's what
catching
I'm
his
saying. That's how we
elbow.
gotta use
Yeah.
him. I feel like that's how we gotta use him though. Like that lineup that they put in, I think with Cam, Trendon,
Nigga
DFS,
tried that
Trent.
shit last night. That shit ain't work.
Nah, there was one where he was in the
that's
post
because
and he point
that's
blank
because they
mixed that
wasn't
shit, yo.
calling shit. That's why it
Nah,
didn't
you
work
right.
because they
You right.
wasn't calling shit.
You right.
Yo, bro, tight about the
I
refs.
mean,
I'm not
Cam
calling
Cam
fouls.
Thomas wasn't the only one getting fouled. I mean, I don't like
Yeah,
that shit.
word.
I don't like it. Yeah,
Yeah, that
you can
niggas
say
was grabbing on his jersey though. I ain't go. I saw that. I was
Yo,
like,
they
what
was
the
pulling
fuck?
on jerseys the whole time. I'm like, yo, I don't see how y'all ain't see that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
A lot of
facts.
players been doing that shit lately. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas just can't. Y'all afraid
I
to
don't give a
guard?
damn
Like,
what sport it is. When the refs or the whoever is in control of the action is on some bullshit, I'm gonna call it out, man. Because the players call it out, they get fined. So you know what I mean. I can say the fuck I
Yo,
want to
nah.
say.
What y'all think gonna happen to Fred VanVleet?
Why you said that?
oh
Oh,
yeah, I
he,
saw that
You
clip.
ain't see that? He poked the ref in the
yeah,
forehead and said you a bitch after
yeah,
he got ejected. He got
yeah,
ejected. He was
To
Oh,
walking
be
off the
fair,
word?
floor.
that nigga
yeah.
shot
He getting
like
a
He was
he was
on some
fine.
shooting
Kelly
bad that
Oubre.
game. Like,
He was
He
on
getting
He
some
finna
Kelly
get
Oubre and
suspended.
shit.
he finna get
Right,
fined.
right,
He
bro.
finna
Because
come
it
right at
either
that
got to
shit.
be a big
Nah.
fine or a suspend. He poked him in the head,
Yeah, one
bro.
of them.
And he was already
Wow.
ejected, so it's like you got ejected. So now
but
you
it's
even more reckless. Like,
but it's 50-50, Jay, because I was looking at the
Damn.
I was looking at the comments under that shit, and they was like, nigga, how you blaming the ref and you shooting 0 for 10 from the three? Like, how that the
Of
ref
course, the
fault?
fans gonna say that. Fans,
yo,
No.
all
0
I'm
for
saying
10
is
for the 0 for 10 is 0 for 10. Like
no,
those are the numbers, now,
you
man.
no,
can't
that's a
put your
fact. Yeah, no,
hands
I'm
on the
not
ref
denying
though.
that, but I'm saying, the
Yeah,
fans be
no.
like,
I'm saying that you can't be mad at the refs because you 0 for 10.
Oh yeah,
Like
I
you
don't.
trying to
That's
tell
why
me
they
that,
make the
That's what
like,
I'm
adjustment
yeah,
saying. Like,
though.
I
come
got,
on, bro.
That's just the
or
fans
like,
talking
yeah,
crazy.
if there was a my thing is, and I'm not gonna lie, and I get this from watching the Jordy Fernandez and the Brooklyn Nets, is the players and the coaches, they're in communication about taking them challenges. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like
Mhm.
a ref missed a call, if like Fred VanVleet, like you gotta tell your coach, like, yo, he missed that call, like call a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
That's
at
how
that
you
time,
can keep the refs at bay where you not getting ejected. Like, but saying that I don't want to repeat what Jay said, and then putting the finger to the head, yo, that shit is who does that? That's a mush. He
But
mushed
the
the
whole
ref.
problem,
he
the whole
poked him
problem
in the
with the
head with
challenge
one
system
finger.
is
Like,
the whole problem
Damn.
with the challenge system is you can't challenge if it's a foul or not. Like
That's
if they
wild.
don't call a foul, you can't challenge it. Like you can get hacked, smack in the face. Like we seen people get their nose bloody, and then the refs don't call shit. So I mean,
Yeah,
these
only
refs
only
is
way
straight
only
garbage.
way you can challenge is like say like if the DFS joint where they say it was out of bounds and then the player ended up getting fouled in the midst of that. That's the only way.
Because you can't challenge the foul, but you could challenge the out of bounds, and then they can
Mm-hmm.
review for the
Then if
foul and
they see,
call the foul now.
they see the foul in the review. While they reviewing it, they can be like, "Oh, we seen that." Boom.
Man, them
I
niggas
mean,
saw it during the
But
game.
all I'm saying is, after all of it, they fined LaMelo Ball $100,000 for saying whatever he said because of
Mm-hmm.
that community, right?
Yeah.
So this dude actually put his hands on the ref, like not dangerously, but he was mad and he poked him in the head and called him the B word. Like,
yo, that's the bro. I
What that
never
just what
heard
the
no
fuck I
shit.
just come back to?
Hold on. Let me say this about Fred VanVleet. That type of action, again, the whole thing about the whole normalcy around the refs is that you get fined for even talking about them crazy.
right.
I seen Cam Thomas avoid a question and then answered it in a professional way. And I said that to say for Fred VanVleet to do that, that's like insubordination or some shit. Like
Oh yeah.
they
I just
definitely
hold up.
I do imagine they frown upon this. And he might miss some games, man. I can't hold you. I
It's
don't know
some
what's gonna
games,
happen.
nigga, and some money, nigga. Like that nigga, that nigga might be cooked. You can't you can't touch the refs, bro. Like
And
I
what
think the
happened?
nigga.
So, Jay, did y'all see the clips of like a certain foul that happened? Or like,
It was he got ejected, but I forgot what happened. It was like it was only 4 seconds left in the game when he got ejected or some shit like that. It was
Yeah,
like
that must have been
it was
personal.
close, and he got fouled. He thought he got fouled, and he threw up a 3-pointer. It didn't. They didn't call a foul. Then the other team went back down, got a foul called, and they went to the line, and he was talking to the ref during that. But and then they got the ball back because they was down by like. It was a close game. They could have won the game until those free throws happened. Because I think the 3 he took was to take the lead, but I don't think he got fouled. Like it was one of those ones where you trying to bait the foul,
right?
and he shot
And
it.
so you
But
saying it was like marginal contact. So
I'm
that's what
saying it was intentional contact on his part, kind of like
right. But it was intentional, but it was marginal. Like I mean, you could obviously see that it's the offensive player trying to draw the foul. Like that was
yeah,
obvious.
I felt like you said he was trying to shoot the ball so he could get a foul shot, not to make the shot. And I think
Yeah,
refs
that's
not
nasty
calling
work.
that this
That
year. Like
yeah,
refs
that's
not
not
looking for that.
basketball.
Like if you didn't, if it ain't look like you really was trying to make that shot, we not calling that. If you
Right.
just leaning into him trying to shoot awkwardly, it don't seem like they calling that this year.
Mm.
That's a fact. I'm looking at the play right now, bro. Like he like the way he tried some Trey Young shit, bro. The nigga when the nigga Trey Young tried to use his momentum and then he draw a foul, bro. Like he be getting a lot of fouls like that, but like try to draw a foul. He tried to do that shit late in the game to try to because they was down 3. It was like 5 seconds left. And I'm looking at it right now, bro. Like, and he talking to the ref while they shooting the free throws to go up 5. And then on the next play, he just said, "Fuck it, I'm pushing this nigga down. I'm tight, man. Fuck this nigga. Fuck this nigga. Fuck this
Yeah,
nigga."
that's what
Oh
happened.
yeah. That's what got him up out of there. And then I think he pointed to clean out a ref, right in the ref face, bro. Like, Fred VanVleet been on that type of time
So
for
wait, did
like
he
a minute.
point in his face or did he touch him? To me, it looked like he touched him. He
I
mushed.
don't know if he touched the nigga face or not, bro. Like, but look,
He pointed
But
that.
if y'all can't tell, you probably got to watch the post
He
game
might
interview.
have did it, bro. Like I don't know for sure.
The headline I saw said poked in the head, and I was like, "What?"
That nigga Fred VanVleet said, "Fuck it, nigga. I got 3 years, 142, bro. I could give y'all niggas some back and some of this money back. Fuck that, man. Y'all gonna see what I'm seeing out here. That's all it is to it, bro. But yeah, that nigga Fred, that's a wild nigga, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I seen the nigga Rondo headbutt a ref one time, my nigga. But I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yo, this
Like
nigga Fred VanVleet is never gonna get a call again.
ever,
The whole ref union,
ever,
the whole ref union is
ever.
gonna lock him out from
Him
calls.
right there, bro. Yo, he don't get nothing. Nah, he ain't getting shit. Fuck him.
No soy sauce, no duck sauce. Like
The whole
shit is
referee
crazy.
union. He not
No,
gonna get a
nothing.
call in street ball. He not gonna get a call.
He ain't even. That nigga ain't even gonna get a call in the summit, nigga. Like, nah, you ain't. No, nah, we ain't fucking with you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm gonna close out soon. I just want to ask about the Sacramento game. Again, Fox scoring 50. I can't ignore that, man. I hope we don't get our asses kicked. You know what I mean? I know some fans hope we lose, but you know, we're not gonna lose every game. So I'm at least root for the games we gonna win. And if we lose, I'm tough enough to get through it. You know what I mean? Thanks to the other fans that
Breeze,
want us to lose. You know what I
you should
mean?
use my coping mechanism, man. Every time we lose, just go watch Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper highlights. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. Yup. That's exactly. That should have cheer you right. I ain't gonna lie. That should cheer you right up.
Jovial, right?
Nah. That nigga Jay ain't lying, bro. That should cheer you
That's
right the
funny.
fuck up, bro. Like, no bullshit, bro. I went straight to them niggas highlights. I was like, yo, look at this nigga Ace, yo. He out here wilding, bro.
That shit make you feel good every time you lose, bro.
Exactly, bro. It make you know, bro. Like, yo, our losing is not gonna go in vain, bro. That's what it is.
Hopefully, yo, I don't never put all my eggs in one basket, and I really do like a lot of players on this team, and I feel like if we could get it together, we could get it together. But I hear y'all.
Yeah. What I want to see is if we're gonna lose, do it because you giving minutes to the guys at the end of the bench. Put Tyrese Martin in there for 25 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Put Quee in there for 20 minutes. Let these guys make the bench. Hold on, let me finish, bro. Can I finish?
I was
bro. I know you want to, bro. Bro. You don't have to cut me off. Don't cut me off then.
All I was gonna say.
Don't do it. I don't have to say it. You don't have to say it. Don't do it.
We got 5
minutes. Bro, you ain't gotta say it. Don't say it. Bro, all I'm saying is Tyrese Martin, give him 25 minutes, give him 30 minutes, give Quee 25 minutes. Let them get in there. Let them play. If we developing players, the players at the end of the bench, they count. I seen Tyrese Martin hit a fucking 3-pointer from 33 feet away. Let him get into his first shot. He was 1 for 1. If you're going to get in the game in his garbage time, quote unquote, that's what they call it, and he going to knock that down, you get playing time next game. If that's what we doing, we really losing games, not losing games, but we playing, develop all of these plays. We giving games. Let me say this. Let me get this off. We playing games where you could give 5 straight games where Cam Thomas is the point guard. Give him 5 games with 80 points. What's it going to hurt if we trying to develop him? Like, what are we developing? We develop him at the point guard. Let Zaire, and we've seen Zaire get more than 10 shots a game and score big. So yeah, there's quote unquote 3-and-D players become player development shot creators, like the obvious one, Cam Johnson, but it's more that curl. And he looked like he got one of the prettiest shots in the game. I can't lie to you. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, he put the ball on the floor a little more, and he gets to the rim get to the basket a little more. So I'm saying that to say Cam Johnson is playing, developing into a shot creator. And yeah, let all of these out. Let's see if Tyrese Martin could score off the bench the way Lonnie Walker did. Let's see if Quee could be like Wasabi Watanabe. You know what I'm saying? Let's see this shit happen. You know what I mean? And there's no reason for Cam Thomas to play hurt. You know what I'm saying? We got players that we could call up from the G League. Like I'm with all that shit. We got the assistant coach, the head coach from the Long Island Nets is now assistant coach from the Brooklyn Nets. If we got Claxton, somebody, and Dayron is not available, get somebody from the G League to come up here and play. Let these players develop if that's what we doing this season. As soon as we get a starting five and that cause a momentum that we could win with, we play them when we versus the Knicks, versus teams that we really want to beat. And then after that, just develop all of the players, man. That's all I wanted to say. And I hope we beat the Kings, man, for bragging rights for Bobby, man. Like, I ain't trying to be kicking it with Big Ox and with a loss. I want to get that win. I want him to know that shit every time he tune into the page too. I'm saying we got that win when we came out there.
Real shit, bro. Like I mess with Bobby, but listen, when it comes to this game, fuck him, bro. Like I ain't worried about that. But I think we got fined for that shit last year, bro. When that bald head nigga tried to do that bullshit. I don't know if because
he did some other shit, bro. That was whack.
The Bucks.
Yeah, that was whack.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about I'm not talking about that. Let me clarify what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that someone like Tyrese Martin, he showed you that he can shoot. Give him an opportunity. Give these players that's at the end of the bench, give him an opportunity. Nobody ain't got a spot solidified. Keon Johnson, he good, but is he locking it down where Tyrese Martin can't get a chance? Hell no. But if I got Keon Johnson and Tyrese Martin on the bench, if Keon Johnson missing his 3-pointers, I'm going to Tyrese Martin. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga want us to play like 20 niggas.
No, I agree. I agree with Breeze. I feel like I would like to see more people play in the game. Our bench is the strength. We need to be letting the bench shine. But I was watching something with NBA players talking, and they were saying that they hate that type of shit, especially when they in a contract year or something like that, because you spreading all the minutes to all these other niggas at the end of the bench. That means I'm not eating, and you taking my minutes per game and points per game down by spreading the minutes to these other people. So people in the primary roles get pissed off at the coach for doing that.
Yeah, I feel you. But I'm gonna close
just
out
in the business of basketball, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yo, hold on. This is a dope stream, man. Yo, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the page. We just a quick recap, and then we're gonna be back with more content tomorrow night. I have more time to kick it with y'all. We get into the All-Star
What time
game.
is that game tomorrow night, bro?
At 9:00. 9:00.
Oh yeah. I'll be able to do that because I actually got a day off. I might be able to do the don't we got a game after that? And who we play? We play Monday night, right?
I believe so, but I know tomorrow for sure it's 9:00.
Who the fuck we got? Hold on. Who the fuck we got? Oh, never mind. We got the fucking Warriors. Yep. Yeah, niggas gonna be there. All right. Yeah.
So I think that
them niggas,
you know what I'm saying. Right after the game, I'm gonna be able to recap. I'm gonna pull right up. The Leafs sound like he finna do the play-by-play. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Big Priest pull up. Shout to Jay. Shout to Iceman. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Nets fans is the best fans. Shout to my guy Big Priest. We all out here, man. And shout to Quest One, man. I see you in the chat. Shout to the chat too. Shout to Orange Spiegel. Shout to 8RSL, Jellio. Shout to all you guys, man. This was a dope stream. And yeah, man. I hope all you guys, you know, do your best to enjoy the holidays. We got a lot of good basketball up leading into the holidays. I'm gonna be back with more content really soon. If y'all got any ideas, y'all wanna, you know what I'm saying, you know, mention anything we should do a show about, just holler at me. Again, man, Nets fans are the best fans. We be back soon with more content. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.